Our first leg, our semi-final match one so ne semi-final match 2 first leg Ramo our Vanda Metropolitano our Madrid Abonte so Atletico Madrid against Arsenal game ne ba na we na end 5-4 win na query ama Paris Saint-Germain na the idea is the enye first leg ne ball nra and a second leg and to say I am patamu you doom light I any be no ka wanitina who score line abeka so mo boy call penalties and yes and we need a 90 solid minute 5-4 na menkai the last time your ball Champions League semi-final match you score line be see it seems that Kofonia game no kase attack be monzo say semi-final match the money say said ne 5-4 goals be say you manage game no because a double-legged game. Now, so you know, saying I'm see who game no. We are happy with the performance. A Mono Paris Saint-Germain. Ebe defended you for Champions League and Bayern Munich. Ebe overcome and over 10 that score line no. A call when him them matches no send ebe call. Atletico Madrid Arsenal 020754 3637 020754 3637 and no. On the WhatsApp line. Oko Facebook Fakye TV journey our follower like it, what share, what comment na boa Fakye TV GH on YouTube journey what subscribe and kama pa na bibia akoyere amami dino Abu Diaby Benjamin Akioku Kweku Jemfi AK Ricardo Vaz bibia me kan say no ni ahote din a ofa bibia amrante ne mbaba wa no bomoden etimi erefre no Habib Awal Mohammed the special one, Prof. Elsewhere, Luther King, Mema, Eriabeko, Aquaco Ramu, Ewo, Amano, and on 7 or the Ababa Bedan. Etia in I train, Ze, Bibia did the dia. Not just in Yamboa Friday, tournament Kessia, Quaco Drono, Ebebaso. And Nelson Ayenia Dominic Frimpon, Ye Jana Quine, crack, but always scenes in Libya. Utumuza, Deno, Ara, who ye papa. Ba, on 90 ye. Na nyame fa ne kransi ye ɛyɛ den adabi no yɛbɛsan ahyia na saa nkɔmmɔ ne ba mu a yɛ na awerɛho yie papaapa nanso ne nyinaa mu no ɛgya n'anim deɛ ɛyɛ ɛna ɔyɛ ne ma ne mba adekyea mu nsɛm nso no twere mponyankopɔn nko a ɛnenim tu wɔ ade bi a na wayɛ ne ntɛm wodɔ bi a na wada ne di akyɛ na mbrɛ ɔte ase ɛsiane sɛ onuadɔ na ɛyɛ me yare da wei ɔmfa me nyɛ hwee obi a mawu no soa nneɛma bebree de brɛ me a mede yɛ de ɛsiane sɛ ɛfunu hɔ yi ɔndi benku to racings ni bi a utumu za awerɛho yie papa so Rediana Football Club ɛna ne ɔnze na asa project de ato so ɔmo mpanyinfoɔ kɔ ɛkokoko dura mu hɔ ne sɛre na anɔpa no ho nkɔmmɔ no bi sitie no ɛno na ɛda so ahwɛ bi Brekum Chelsea ɛna ɔnze ɔmo nso ɔmo supporters ni players no ɛkokoro mu hɔ a ɛna ɔnze coach Samobuadu ɛna no to a ɔkeka nneɛma de bom ne adeɛ ti asɛm ne deɛ awerɛho but ne yibe pay respect de ama guy no izaze is a soldier and ejuma oba be or the Ghana Premier League in no it seems they was appreciating no because you be a anything bodu sa level we especially be aboko there
alhamdulillah okunyame adom ahode ho so ho ye
bezo me wedem papa kwa guzo we
kwaku nyame adom me ho ye na wasa na kan na mani age se ni pa ya wawudie untumi mana banku ndi ba wawudie untumi mana japade je no wi ya na mesre wa you watch ama me tia si do me
but eno so nkyerese ti eno nkyerese situation no na aba be fa ho be fa bro nya ware crackers
si do me
abiba na
be nepa ho ada ben
na ze me ne wa
do me
se na wa set sa mfanto ho na wi ya
no na ze munim dada
sesen
efunu ndi banku
we oni unia edi nkomo dadi no mopon match na ho ba wa madu tie bia ne ya de mama bia o kina ho me ti fama me pani ya na we ba kan some ne da bro verse sama
onuado
bi so na ball wa ho me dey so ni sa nyon
so me di be si bia para me say no mo de mo aba form
ade
say na si o ajon ko di man yin kwa
is it a dia o is it what the ball
but I don't quite Johnny. But the folks say,
hey, we are so several level today.
Yeah, what is it?
Maybe I will just
what
I have for the information.
I now obey one who's the information I can say. Obey one who's the info little.
Info bay. Me who said will be office, but me name's over there with info.
Oh, the info boss only need dinko.
About the boss who be trained the boy and the boss with dinko boy only one done informant. And what brother info.
Komona no mudi no munim ze ma bia masumuti.
And that's oba mudi nkomo mu na muti.
When you feel nkomo na.
Ye mete ya ne se ko.
Sama kwada no so koye admo Brekum.
Jo onu aso ho.
Okoye no.
Oso pedru ha. Yesu ye mo
kwa. Obi
pedru ha yesu nya le ko do. Hey. Oso na mo mo so ni kwa so ja katua o
okokodu ye aha elo obo cheze o crew we kura na dia bi fi o but o show bia no obi sa so dia bi is a cool guy
nenso
na boy na be kire
be fatu aso
the boss na
o si dia bi dia o ye cool guy o nenso
aha ofa o the boss ho da bia da the boss as o say the boss no mo nsa se bi o no mo jot onu muri da de ala e ba kola ya la jo de kodala lo ala
Hey, o kasa.
So kasa.
Abi. Is that all you?
Me so pa. Dem ye 4 lines to say Brekum for nipa 5 on free.
Na so na ayi obo so ne ke already. La o share bi bien filo.
Je mi share ya na mi.
E no wo ye no.
Awo. Uze ya le du ba bia kwaku. Okay, ati wo ne one po ho abati. Me be po me ho. The back class na boss lo.
Na wo boss no. Eh ne kama bro. Ene kama prepa wo boss no me. Hey,
you have a problem.
amane dia kura wo bom na je to wo mo dia.
Opon wo ze.
Obi a utimi tena TV so ka say bema de obo bra na anye ya na ado ya ase afam. Wo so bra kura nya mo obi o so cha say di na mu.
Hey, Mutake. Oh, records on your car.
Wa bone ye no different.
Oh, no, 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 mo ye na hu se nye yo. Na so nya ko na anye ye die ne nka se ga na yetu.
Ye kukuru mponi.
Ye kukuru mponi ne be so mu dia bi.
Take ye na ma ye ni you are Mr. Pa.
Dansame
na ni abre para me.
Asem praso o Uramo Central Regional. O free praso o kure di kan e o Central Regional asem dansame. E ho na aye no. Se enro ma me reho ye tama. O free the general Hafiz. Was say before the game anopa. One delete Dominic from Pondin Komo. I was saying all the best catchers after the game. On friend no munim komobi.
Abi. Well, you want to mean ya hima ho any Chelsea ni this Chelsea team no call. Ai Accra kwa want to mean ya onre.
Menyo so say match na be menyo so me.
No, but it is omo cause I go all for Niger League ne but Jomo san koye den obi.
Menyo so me ko.
Empire me ba na say can omitimi a recover from.
Yeah.
Sa shock we ni bia omo ato aso abo league na performing very well because can a hard dream pa.
Mon kan Chelsea for no say e ba si nso a ya na nye radio suni TV so kasa ya na ya trotro. To ma tro.
Oh yes. Aye no le guso to dwa no.
Appropriate quarters no mo hu say. Team no ma jai
omo fa no crawl mo de na call your crunch.
Okay.
O ma jai league ne body a so nya say e nti e gru say ya na enye kasa tintin we ya na trotro ne do.
Adakatia aise na no eye Sunday amanten na Leo obi friction obi maame afrim ono aba be som ama maye maame ne canopy na danfo maame canopy omo wie bibia ye na danfo maame aye omo wie no okodru fi onyare o okodru fi a Leo se miyam ono ane tu moto ekọ hospital oba no dadakam. Oh, I was free. Tinadie, Kwaku, Eden. Your footballer, Wakobo ball, where we ni team pano, ni Naimamu, ni Jamuyan ya. Any dinner tomorrow.
Hey, we are so we pa, dear Dominic. I'm a funny crancy. When you don't ever call the aqua could didn't come, but I see you sukra him.
Of course.
Na, they do baby so. Untimi ndi areho na nkwa wiye ti awose ye to aso na ye edwuma kama pa ni ade a to the king me gidi za ama no ne ede
emu ode
akofo so mo hwe no abo no mo hwe ye no.
Yes,
as we say we the current year unze Chelsea team no na eduana MP for ato santene ana je say
na mi so bie mo jankabo efi so dman kuma wo abefa frimpon deniko yada yensu bie ajankabo gen yada yensu bie yana yensu bie frimpon oduma kumawo abefa ne deniko yana yensu bie frimpon Coach nie Kofi Yesu nie o obi nesu players o chaja jo ese
ko wa bia o atina ya ne atwa
areho be nie mese ye be chaja jo areho be nie na ana so kabibie kabibie
so di to enumro wa minute
na wa ti power bo ya so bonyom this obi wu asara wati manyom mo 1 minute ate ya repa
aswa ka baka
ono na ya kwatwetwe ba so kasa obi wu a
adna ya mo nka no
me money pa owu a me twa ni mama so na kwatwetwe
ba uni say akamba ka say I say, Luta, no, oya de wa ye mo say.
Abi wonyo.
Abi wa yo. Sa.
Abi wa yo.
Ah, sa abi bo ba bi o.
Abi wa ye. Abi wo ye.
Ko Luther ento no ntra 1 minute that but so in na me timing I got 2 minutes 18 seconds.
See we na wow.
Oh yes, sorry.
So we are one channel man.
Obin kra so ama miraho. On say obi duro na se bema waka ne se no asiso but wantimi we wantimi show wantimi
Ken
kwaku
ronim fa ye kwa amanone on
nate
na ye nkomra ye mape na afia ba na ya beto so wa
Mita say ABOU DIABY no na menu kase Fakye TV so ne ye guso ye be breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya knocking it down na nya dajaje job yompo e wa mono ni nsemo mame tima ye friend Junior Rayo upiamo Spainer eho na Junior Rayo me pacho mu so mankai na omu prayer ye friend no eye Balazon adebiasi de na Balazon zone okoyeye omu atimi ama opanywe eye 7-game ban and ye jato eye some player we so ade so akodidi referee atam na omu ebo game na game no and ye se referee jam ekoye nyam brasem enu na boy ye friend no me pacho eye Balazon omu man 7-game ban na say na breakdown our 7-game no esite omu so 1 match for eye me pacho accumulation of yellow cards and no 1-game ban and a many 2-game ban and also no me patrol for a protest a do pabio protest here and no 2-game ban now quite 3 games now another 4 games for insulting match officials, verbal offenses and abusive attitude and count a player Jeffreno Palazon when you a 7-game ban and no ever na urama mamin fama player back Esteban Andrada also suspended 13 matches and your Germano na ultra even Esteban Andrada also suspension yes aggression on Alan Polido urama and no ever no also break down 13 matches and say and a goalkeeper and a Ukraine 1 match for double yellow card and a 12 matches for the aggression and no edeba aye jama breaking it down Abrana Saragoza goalkeeper game against Waska and a goalkeeper way Aquanian Brasem 13-game ban and you have to goalkeeper no so and no Premier Champions League and next semi-final game 2 total mami most goals in a single game say yeah a game back Champions League history na game back goals to do me patro mami back no na goals to team PM dewa na BPIFI ultra a games a single game sanra ultra a resource a player and 9 goals and a buy now try Champions League semi-final single tie sebo Champions League na adu semi-final na game bako goals a pepe mu pa enu aye enu a game total enu ye PSG and a Bamunchen 2025 2026 and what you bay Inter and Barcelona and also yenya 7 goals asu and what your Liverpool and a Man City Real Madrid yenya 7 goals our semi-final encounter yenya Liverpool Roma 7 goals apa Ajax Bamunchen yenya 7 goals Roma Liverpool 6 Barcelona Inter and 6 and a Kiev as the Bayern to Bayern the semi-finals goals to be pa ultra Bayern team na say omobo game adu semi-final no omobo a single tie a 1 game na omo produce goals empacho team bia na Bayern besia goals na ya na doso enu eba na enu ochino ukorama teams no in a single season Champions League omo goals dewa Barcelona 1999-2000 Barcelona our Champions League on my 45 goals and a PSG 2025-2026 so far Champions League we have 43 goals and watch Bamunchen 2019 2020 and also 43 goals and Barcelona as we up 2024 2025 Barca and I have 43 goals and Roma Bamunchen and 2025 2026 ongoing UCL so far 42 goals and Tamaye and to PSG so far we have 43 goals this campaign this season we have 43 goals not about me patch of Bamunchen and so me 42 and no idea you're breaking it down now you're touching it down Mami Atletico Madrid almost squad no ma kama and now out due to injury Pablo Barrios Sasa Jose Maria Jimenez and Nico Gonzalez NA plus out and what you right goalkeeper Juan Musso your Ruggieri your Mendoza Johnny Sasso and a Coca Resurrection your Griezmann Alexander Solot Alex Bernard Thiago Amada your Jano Black Sassuna Marcos Lorente Como Lenglet Molina Hanko and other players me patrone o Reverend Diego Pablo Ama Simeone and prepare Demola Lukman Omunaka squad on the ball against Arsenal not Mami Video no Atletico Madrid Romo Team Hotel ever prepare and the game betuda and was Civitas Metropolitano hold a game so was a Griezmann Dignity on now corner head of a game betuda Antoine Griezmann and Pachokono other players as soon as Cochito on an moment on Obama Black now Mikel Arteta as well about Black and Tinebenya Black Ninjas I promise that dugout I'm a PS25 now Presido your friend Enrique Cerezo also Akasa about the game was a game no a person and one Joe was goals Papa which Arsenal ebe pia goals no which Atletico Madrid pia goals no was Babekama a good as Atletico Madrid winning game no and we some Enrique Cerezo Tuga mami Arsenal supporters so our Madrid ukopiema ejo mani papa upem our Plaza Mayor 7 hours before the game and omo chance yente the Gunners supporters no Arsenal, fans, touch it down. Plaza Major, Madrid ahead of the game. And Germany said no more on set beer, dear Mufania Gradino, and a Ruguanisano, a Basse Puka, not a Nusana, the Guadina say, Pete, the best what my fan. No, Asha Fakye. Report meeting as a semi-final second leg where you doubtful so Obetima Bobby and Asha Fakye Eko Praye Jamitsa Obeye and further test na Omatre said the plan SCT and test so far so ama in time na second leg going to be more by the friend of Zaire Emery and a right position and you are right full back and Jama APS Bobo Ekono no Mendes boy no so far just second leg or pastate and we Basel boy no so bra report from the Portuguese player I said Nuno Mendes nyame para next week or precious here as for Ajama PSG no Biaswe try kama and we are there by Clarence Seedorf Akasa was a Champions League. I feel the Arsenal for there, and you are Clarence Seedorf. Was it really a simple PSG Bayern Munich? Defense and all was a shaky a bunkers. I a bone shaker and now a Monchimonka Crasso Council a Porto Rose. Bonsa Crane. was Piaget, Usha Marquillos, and William Pacho, Mopeno, and yeah, Sasso and Uncle Jonathan Ta, and a Dio Pemicano, and also and yeah, and Pema Arsenal at the Champions League, and we are Clarence Seedorf, and at the San Summer to go, Mama statistics, Atletico Madrid, and Arsenal, this particular season, almost statistics in here, Atletico Madrid, so far in all competitions, Oma 54 games, Oma winning 29, Walusu 17, Wadro 8, 84 goals scored, 72 goals conceded. Ultra Arsenal about 56 games in all competitions, were winning 40 Masa, and then was about games, about 2 more than Atletico Madrid, about wins, Arsenal winning 40, Atletico Madrid, winning 29, Arsenal, a draw 9, Atletico Madrid draw 8, and which Arsenal lose just 7 games, Ultra Atletico Madrid, out of 54, lose 17, Arsenal this season, only 7 games, now goal scored, Atletico Madrid to win share, Omasha just 84, Arsenal share 111, 111 goals conceded, Arsenal, defense here, Saliba Gabriel, Magaesh, a conceded, 39 goals, and Atletico Madrid, I conceded 72, and Adani said, Adani Daho, as well at my Arsenal, and no Adjaba, now, Mammy breaking it down, Mammy, a journalist, your friend Frederick Hema, now, Fanny Majinatoso, was sent Radian Rennes and no way a game. Was on the satisfied with a PH Bamunchin, game was said were on pet one like it, was way a symbol of a TikTok era, or some game, actually, it's a TikTok the area where a TikTok game. Wait, then is here, also both teams in the private, and watching was in real football, and your video in Rano, and no, I and some will say about goalkeeper defense, and I make for the attack. Ninano, I had just 2 teams, Oma made a quality game, and no, a General Frederick Hema, and at the San Semino, as for about one Tababe to go, Mammy and breakaway down, I said Dybala, and your Paulo, Bruno, Ezekiel. Dybala, around me, Jamal Bears from Mantago. I said, Opera, Argentina Boca Juniors, reporter, as agreement, no more rich, Adani Ayadan. Next season, Boya, your fellow Paulo, Bruno, Ezekiel Dybala, or Pedro Boca Juniors team, no Biaswa to my camera, our El Bombonera, no Biaswafa, and no Edamete. Now, boy, now, your fellow Mudrik, you know. And a doping case, you know, say a copy of our cars, appeal on my file, Lingnan FA on 25th February 2026. Parties exchanging written submissions. Report I made I say here in your schedule. The meeting is so Roma case all cast indication is Mutrikancha or returning to action and no confirmation but for appealing. I also at me and no adjamete. Now Chelsea so far some comply with agreement with UEFA after some breaking UEFA financial fair play rules no and no adjamete. I jam adjama na Fabregas and Molinkin ma Chelsea na Fabregas mami enfama as a report and say one day obey juma jama Arsenal dem jamete o say onu career wo hu bi eso no ebe coach Chelsea na mo fi say obey long term at ama Arsenal na sporting director at makomo opanja tuga as Fabregas there o jide ma papa pe as opetna na wo ba juma kama eso at makomo papa ekono enu ensem opanyine no eso adia tuga Kobe Mino, one in the family now Romo quarantine, or signing new contract. I'm a player comer, Yama Power per this week, and a Kobe Mino announced from Papa as I was signing new contract at the Manchester United. Nurse and family no, and the Omina Ramo, Boy Edisicaba, and Nijaba, Massa, a Bassa, a Busano Piatano, Omo Aye famous, and your Kobe Mino, the floor eba eso no na mame emfama esopai no so far there is no release clause our compimano the new contract no MON-FRI release clause pia enche na Casemiro so far name no as the Premier League player of the match week this weekend our Premier League no ultra Monday game against Brentford said was Sipajuma ama player kama MVP asa go ama United supporters atonyum panacho asa Casemiro wonya team no nko one more year one more and a Premier League impanyim for as a player of the week and no edge ever na urama friend Harry Wilson so far offers a deal several clubs and also interest Harry Wilson almost sign now Aston Villa one of the interested teams proper way now as well at my fine and no edge now mami EPL under 21 players now so far 2025-2026 Minita Patro English under 21 players ball a Newcastle under 21 plus minutes ball 3,290 minutes Man City and also 2,850 minutes and Omama under 21 and quadrat minutes this season Ultra Manchester United 2,262 minutes Crystal Palace 1,782 minutes. We're Brighton under 21 players minutes and timer. This is a ball again City Premier League. We're Crystal Palace 1,782 minutes. Brighton 1,570. Spurs 1,494. Fulham 1,223. Chelsea 1,217 minutes. Everton 1,004 minutes. West Ham 823 minutes. Sunderland 752 minutes. Arsenal 655 minutes. Liverpool 320 and Nottingham Forest 218. Okopanmofa 80 minutes and Omutiama under 21 players. Aston Villa 49. Brentford 38. Wolves 11. Leeds United Burnley enya just omama under 21 players no enya adjust omama minute eso nsiakan no deba you just breaking it down na ya touching it down eso ati amamo na Nottingham Forest si Elliot Anderson so ya oga we are gadintim gadem na upeso obefana a price tag £120 million. No adabraka no adabrato Elliot Anderson so pe na opefana na ujaba na biaso ye kama enu eje eba na uwe Carlos Baliba or Manchester United target no £70 million omo eje ne bako na enu eje mete ese omo de kwa team no pejaro Chouamini ne value £70 million on person de ba no opera place Casemiro and Sandro Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes value £80 million Saudi Arabia 100 number ball na wasrente swa dabraka and ya dabrato na bedube 80 na biaso ayekama eno ete eba na titration boy Marcus Rashford also Barcelona Mr. Omar requested Rashford another loan spell and Omar from Manchester United United Fabeka as a Barcelona your professional club Obiamo for Benny loan already on Martinez at discussing Bia loan Panavia Mosimuni Sika for €30 million Mosa another loan and no diamante Ami Jama titration boy Nivaluno so far the salary €17 million and no and so far omu consider essa was so power Barcelona basa omuntimi cover full salary and no and our normal as why adama mudeko and opinions flag almost say so far omo aye positions beto aye play department now omo beto striker left winger and a center back and no edgemete and Tamakuti Romero Tottenham me pacho omo defender no and I buy a fan Bastoni omo emienu aye defenders Barcelona any abre some person the Christian Romero ono ene ekuti na omo de aye Bastoni omo de mpacho here mame na omo de bi baako aba omo nyomu mienu pa enye bad eno eje fro eba ye jejam etamamom and Femi Lopez fado ode two se Simon Bossa omo training no Femi Lopez and oye training without mask na some mask no ense no eno eje eba Rafinha so training and number player kama number video no Tama Rafinha no papa Sasa Mark Bernard and a Christensen was a place no a work come for say omaba bag na bia so tuma kama and no eje ba yo say Moreno I just also close to door and for Emma Real Juventus Jameti say Moreno ba Real Madrid Abeloa between assistant and your reporter mate Jose Mourinho Juve asu epeno esa omra se ebasa na so obefa team El Madrid Abeloa pen assistant tabia eso etimi ayekama eno eje eba na eno achino Mourinho se Max Allegri omonfa Italy national team coaching job Omo emfa emano was say enkrofobusano say Mourinho Italy na enkrofobusano ese Italy na team coaching job onya wonpe when was suggested some timana pabwa was say Max Allegri and omutimana petime aboapa enu ensema Mourinho eso edi atuga yeguso breaking no down ne attack no down Victor Munoz ono eso kopra the World Cup no reporter mate as a World Cup debut obetimi enya chance akọ by World Cup namra na Victor Munoz watimi aye faith na mom La Liga the season over and no aye te eba na ukopia Real Madrid Mbappe ni fini junior se ukoma the board no only Florentino Perez and the Jidisa omumi betuma both together na their cost on any place tactical any coaches na uram board no omo say e was say we mu back here tono na Vini Junior and Mbappe ntimi more together Madrid team no there selfish play adwuma was say back ko me busa between Mbappe and Vini Junior why and obepe Madrid paton back why na nkona why na entra na mom Don Florentino Perez, Real Madrid Presido, was said to be on one agree on you or Jidisa a Tim Borden, a Jonom coach Papa, or bet me at my immuno, as why you do put together, no Piasoy Kama, so an airpa a damily towel, ni prana wa prano, I may say Copiama, Real Madrid on defensive planning, a Wudiga, renewer, now a top priority, as so more Eperino, Raul Asensio. Also potential departure obetimi akọ Sasra signing at least one center back na omudia about possible be two omunya baako beba na academy defender baako so ma promote no etinapa na bia so aye kama eno ejemente na referee Darren England and omu say FA Cup final Man City Chelsea sa referee and omude tumanama no enu ye Darren England ono ene ebe coachi atlama bia mpacho be referee the center referee ama bia so atuma fine pa ama bia so ye kama na urama boy na ye friend Anthony Gordon Newcastle United legend Alan Shearer akasa was by Munchen show interest was say a basa no quotim na pa he wouldn't get in this team was Anthony Gordon ba Munchina where team na ba Munchin say na Anthony Gordon why and wo kotu no okwa onya bimo ntapaya ontena Newcastle na omo bisa no mfa ngine and Alan Shearer and the Sansara Tuga okopema Ruben Loftus-Cheek team e friend AC Milan ese omo epetie office biapa na se emu ye emu twama eye English boy Ruben Loftus-Cheek omo beje na omo janukwa no boy no aso eko eno ede mete na okopema Pervis Estupina on so epetimi afri AC Milan Samuel transfer window no aso ebiepe on so epetimi akọ na bia so etimi ayefa eno ede mete ami jejam efe no already me jama say omo amano F4-year ban Mudrik eno ede eba on sadina yete ami jejamo na Van Dijk on Alisson Becker future was we have been through everything together na ojide sa positive test boy na ebetina woni baby akọ na Mason Greenwood mami mfama eso Roma Juve ese omunya Mason Greenwood enya bad crown amom everything adinaba also boy no so far wohwe adwuma wo bodmo Olympic ma say na ebosa say Juve etiminya Mason Greenwood I just said 50% of this guy. Manchester United. Na biaso tuma kama. Enu ayete eba. Aye jejamo. Bradley Bacola. Ena Dembele. Omo ebetina PSG. Report amete. Ese biabe kama. Ningan se team no mpanyinfo. Chese ompe ye omu contract no. Emo jumana deal aye dan. Na omatena ho. Na biaso kama. Na Manu Kone. Good news for Roma. Wababa kwa returning to their squad no aye Pellegrini and so far aye Desa no aye Kama no aye Demente na mam Inter Miami training no Lionel Messi mpacho ene one Inter Miami squad no aye training jaring things up mpacho aso I was sunshine yam game Orlando papa nyame passa today and I know aye training na biaso atimi aye fine no aye Demente na mami breaking Kobe Manu contract no sesia details na ba mami breaking it down wasan ekusi 2031 obeje me pacho esika from £20,000 a week obeje £150,000 no oje 20,000 say so obeje £150,000 every 7 days and watching so the family no eswa doma say see image right and no a final obstacle say usha Manchester United and in 18 come just 2 years of negotiation upon yomu isu 2 years and omne kasa awajatum mami only Watkins Aston Villa Nottingham Forest Europa League semi-final game only Watkins akasa na was ojide mapan something BB ABC
each year but this I think would definitely be the best season if we could do that and cement Champions League. You know, that feeling when we got Champions League football a few years ago was unbelievable, but to lift a trophy, I think personally I've never done it. I know there's a few of the boys that have won different trophies in the changing room, and I'm very envious of them because when you look back you wanna win something. So that's something that I've strived to do, and I've always fell short, whether it would be with the club or with England. And
well, Kasabia Yana no boss, Junai Emery, or say a Europa League will be able to do me now or per se, well, yet new chapter opening Aston Villa.
Focusing our experiences. I am focusing how we must respond tomorrow and the next week, play the second leg at home here. And I must try to show the players our way with our experiences and trying to respond better than we did. And of course, I have my own experiences before and in this competition and different momentum as well, but it's completely different. And in football, everything you were doing before is maybe it's fantastic or maybe not, but it's done. And now is a new chapter. And I want to write.
I want to write a new chapter. Juna Emery no na uko Catalan presa draw Fernandez and Omatete Akwadano. Almost wajina ni so ufri Barcelona say lack of playing time. Wunya be more uko PSG. But Champions League at 0 minutes or more back kra. Almost uche games or nyaye our Barca crown Kwadaduma. Nese and better sin PSG. Nina say Luis Enrique say onye physically fit enu ntino ma ne emoye no enu ede pasaregi na bre also dem so betuma free ba mu nchen door no open so obekọ Newcastle na Anthony Gordon pepesa swap deal betumi abaso Amadou Onana on some say on pen test and now we Aston Villa first leg against Nottingham Forest na omahwe ese bia betuma kama eso ede amana enu ede dawa yadimam yenyina so na yemfa ensam no ensi Kopimano ne jene ne daso no confirmation no eso enya ba eno enie eno was sign new contract United valid until June 2031 nasikele na santen nkano na swema yin na mame eye coach focus ura coach we are focus no na atep Tornado FC
yetenas nkawe
nas
yetenas
say adena confirmation be na odi atoso amame no
enu na me yetenas nkawe
nasikele Habib we focus
last time we quite justify on na only the charge
nice they say on coach Edma Tornado FC na almost say the first season what the Tornado drew a year middle league na middle league the Tornado enya winning one game
I think I'm about 2 games or so
yes and na EPC am focus now so empanyfo no say what inexperience come body team na kodu no empower that
my report be crowd a free a whole middle league normal bono focus team no one winger they say well one of the brightest sporter oman who middle league normal bonus in
focus stone no
yes and opai no be ni me di nkoma my we ban pese me wi anwumre na quickly na so focus the near me di pa
yes
me ni di nkoma
tamo bobo as a defender what ko toga mu tina chire wa
last time we quite justify what the one na o lead charge and who are the way
focus on there focus there senior ni ahombrase ne anidie nteta na chi ma monkopam no Tornado sofo ma monkopam no o ma nya aduma na bia nya kamanti abeku
me na me pe coach sa pam by focus aduma na why any day
because we team in the first season no the team na drew middle league na on will be next year obetima ya aduma
so nya abotrema
dachi ajahene abeku bra number 1 want to say
owie
nyame aduma wi o
kwe na ntoma
se dachi ajahene
bia fa ho kola beje biduma
na ja boys no manya ade kwa demonstration no ye no nipa ne nyamfa kunwa man mo se ye nte ase
ayi
aja manya ade
ba ka to ze kudi yire waja
Habib yantifia no kan TV so say nyame bo no kodi aye obe mafia ye
na me mafia jaka ayo ajaka okrumo
da bi so say ye twam kra na ye say ba na ho a o mpem ye ma ho
kwe na ba
aja o de ne di kura na container na say ohene na nkasa
yes ala here kola ni
una ko sika so ko sa sana hene na sika so
kola ni
ya ko ni nya one cedi be gukuro no wo me da say
is it that our point view but now I ready for Friday so draw mu ye o
woni nyame na mame nso atemu da
okay
yes
ai nyame no me wa jino ma me hade Julia ga nas na wo nas
mo video bi a me mo game no mo nim na mo ko bo video bi a game me mo
nas pacho ma se no ne ma bu ala me di we so kan ho na ye justice to ade we ma me na nsana ma ye we ara baba beto aso ne ade a that was well ready for Friday
oh yes
did you add them
oh yes Friday me simply mo fitama hutam e di amamo because first leg no first game boy a draw no o mo chekere me dodo watofo no o mo de be 3 days ye me ho dwuma nti me bobo nyina na me nam wa ye dududu nti but we there me spiritual papa Bishop Idahosa be ye dwuma nyina
spiritual father dey Bishop Idahosa
yes Synagogue Church.
Me chia papa.
Oh, are they?
Oh, about heavy. Let me follow in church.
Okay.
Heavy pa, but Ola, spiritual side Lola. As me I confused kakra. Share video in a co. Why? Mumbi tu na me hade.
Fakye TV, they are playing some good football at the moment. Hot water lotteries, how much you born on? I put up 110. Next to the day, hey, Luta, the Jeffrey Femo, Boabo, Luta Nekwu, Bowisha Lutawu, Bowisha Shay, Luta Mayashay, Luta Mayashay, Martin Luta Mayashay, ye, Martin Luta. I'll call you anyone to pay. Yeah, Martin Luther, yeah, Martin Luther. Oh, to be playing some good football.
Game no me out. Oh, member.
Well, that's why you have to give.
Member Friday manager. Member because just a commentator. Say the walker.
La no say you be la be right too late.
Shabolo, me mu nyina ye du, no o ma chichire me. We to for the malam for be de o.
E chichire.
E na chichire me. Oh, wa be defend me no. Say mu expose me nya de. Da wo de hwe me mirika no kwa keke. E say footballer control. Oh, me mo Friday means you.
You are te. Why?
Means you.
Unia I can't say Crobby Asante Messi. Also heard na say Luther Modimbo from
Crobby na kansa.
Crobby say Luther Modimbo from pa.
Kumasi FM.
Wa video no na unhu Luther.
Ka chen so shama man nche
say Luther Modimbo from.
Me ne Crobby ni twaka bia bi.
Now there obi kan okreche wa.
No kran ne dia he.
Na di boy am obukochi we are. Boy aba we clear na nko.
Na me nye defender o. Me mo nkra me be boa mo e wa chi o. E na uhwe game no time a omo yeye na mo be defend mo mo be kire sem na mam ya hye mo.
Na say le kudru wo. Wa he. We are. Hey, Luta
All the junior no so church ho.
but I see.
E Friday mo ball. You be tu atia mo.
Popo.
You be tu atia mo. Me ya against atia fache. Ai.
You be shawa.
Matimeda ase.
Bye yo.
Akwem say yefo wagina tuo nyinara aye kwa. Bye.
Da masu ni ma ya say you too much.
Obi si me there.
Uni ma ya say you to no.
Na sikele.
Okay, you now to your okay.
Me na me su bie ma na da nyam ya me nyom.
To aso.
Bye bye.
Nipo mi pana. Oh, David. As I can say, go for Maluta Keze. One put what the river come up pray to me amount to where you know. You charge it up Friday. Na every Friday. Jumadi no. Ne said a home common city and race and remember after draw no. My banana be doing come back. I was a brighter sending me message. You are right. Brighter sending me message. You are Jackasano. Jakasa no na brighter side association form crano or sell we vital. Hey, go right, Makuni you. Bakuni nyina ye heavy. Only Estica de Samaka, yen so cra manisi wo. Estica ne de. Leya e man fan and pabo craze was on the
ball.
Give right to. Jam coming like kakai no. Na maza. Obia no obema jesi se brada be bobo ni bi. Why? The Asenaka Sereko, their former Luther King, General Dental Clinic, Doc Semen Kenfa Josebra, Oba Buana Oseno, wet me edinini, Amanema Kuye pa, et me edi ama me pacho. The etiere ere o how was sim examination and consultation on dia e kum kama pere ma root canal treatment. Dodo museno, ena wenya how be no ma ko na obehe no waboa. The tokro dema. E was a yiniama film na ye fele man obedi also to no or when why the ama what did the ama neama be akeka o sene so okwa scaling and polishing or the be remedy me ama extraction e ya de no so obo mo de after no waka ze omo teeth whitening na obo ama o se no aye fita o se no bakusia bako wache bako ya na enyefe ye ma braces medicated water ube yusuna bibibia adeda yi kama pa so no etimi edi ama osene na tu ana pezo replace na oberna or replace that more temporary one or and of your permanent one or peso si no gold and silver a gentleman dental clinic Ghana there omo baby omo ebo adwuma arodo wani HM Kumasi Abreport Junction Total Energy Filling Station chope keche no kra no ewo Atonsu High School Junction S-line ho e na nyom 0459 139582 0559 139582 and 0549 906588 0549 906588 remember na niamankoye pa etimi emfa emma wasedani bi so ko emfa emma any gifted icon season 2 ze ohemena utiemi a mepacho eba no nyom to ne kasahai unim neni so pa entra fakon entoto nyomo nkyere nkofo saa bra na nso no be you talent ne che na ya yeboa ama wayi talent na chama wiase nyina ho ye enuano media gifted icon season 1 na brutal season 2 no street crown edition emu de ye papa to the hands obeba ababe pick form so no Fakye TV premises ye wo Kumasi Bantama ye ne Bantama place bi asori kese ni di re o echichi so 0550 77 2113 0550 772113 nembwa na nemanko ye pemfa emao Millennium Constructions makaso madaroma enche meye fiura de pa na mimi fiura ye no ene nkomodidie no emeze mede memra na guo di amao duntimi aya me ha me dan ni bi na Millennium for meni sign kakra di omuchi no mahuzo omudwuma na omo bore yade a eyopo a full plot na pe half plot na pe quarter plot na pe na eni so person motoa esie de mawa ombeto aso ye ne kama pe de amao omo system no 15 to 20 solid years omo ne obi anya asemo da and omo dwuma no yade a efe akono a ni nyina mo ne boa ma bibia eye kama pa fie na dada person renovate a contact your mo zenne opese oji asase yantam na wawo into real estate development no contact your mo adanse oniama bia omo obi nti omo no ahyase ne awie afa no omega archaeology to zoology bibi ara ye bomode na ya ye ne kama pa etimi edi amount ti upo mo Kumasi bo share na Yas Junction 0244 274084 0244 274084 na yehwena yemboa na nemanko ye penfa mama menko on Facebook na menkin kind message ne kakra na mom on the WhatsApp line 0207543637 0207543637 uroma ye bobo modena ho so no yetimi akin kind ne kama pa so no edi amana aboa ama nemanko ye pa etimi edi amama on the messages ne do so na so ni nyina mo no mehwe na mayini nyina friza ze ya kase dwumadie no muni wa ayeni o enmadaroma ene ye nya ahoden pa ba eba betra mu ye dwuma. Good afternoon Fakye Sport. We witnessed the European Champions League final yesterday and we will record few goals today between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. Rabusu bobo tepa anyine nsusu and on the fear by we also watch you live from Ashtown Kumasi. Yesterday games showed exclusive how both teams team defense are, and I'm telling you Abu, none of them can win the Champions League with this their back line. One of us now Atletico Madrid is winning the UCL. And if I am to go for one, Arsenal is my favorite. Yoreba ABOU. No, good day, Fakye Sport. I really enjoyed the game yesterday. And I think Luis Enrique should have managed the game for at least 2 goals differences. I wish Harry Kane all the best for the Ballon d'Or. He really deserves it. I'm Kofi Jude from Kumasi Incro. Still Hala Madrid and Obomodi Edi Ramo. Fakye Sport, you guys are doing well. Biaga from Akima Safo. Good afternoon, I'm Shadrach from Pristia. And please, yesterday match was the Champions League final. Today's match is the Conference League final. The other Baba Ramo and hi Fakye Sport. Good afternoon. It's always training whenever I watch you Pande. Yesterday, UEFA Champions League was really an epic. and all the best to Arsenal in the UEFA Champions League game today. Fakye Sport, fire emojis, EG Piniram. Greetings, emergency ward nurses at SDA Hospital, Asamang, Ura, Nedi Odeba, ABOU. Good afternoon, boss. As usual, I'm watching the show live from Maban, and happy birthday to Daniel Aka Amoka. He works at Newmont, Fakye say, God bless him with everything he needs. And greetings to my lovely mom, Ajua Frema, Day 7 Gate, Lady Odeba, ABOU. Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi, and you crew. Yesterday was one of the fantastic days I have experienced. Bayern PSG gave us what Champions League football have missed for years. Atletico married to score. I'm Junior Frimpon inside Takwa, new side. Good afternoon, Abu, and you guys. I'm Kizeto from Tepa, Boaje #1. Was there more update on my United team of the moment? Greetings to all my United fans, especially Bright. I love you guys. Love you guys. Your show, okay? Keep it up. Yeah, that's it. The other ABOU Ewa kama pa. Juzo dero ma number 0207543637. Merhena mampo modena metimi edi unjuma kama pa. Edi amount. Quick one. Mekona special one aba, but mamini birthdays with you on. Na yenko yenim kama pa na nema ended the inti mi nimbi looking about the beba be okay enti Mrs. Eunice Tiwa Enin Durana from Mami you Mami you awoda na okunu Mr. Enin ze nyame hia onyo kese pa na de ope bia mbra mu ma gwagu on abrabo na toda on papa we ne ye nyame hia mo pa
Amen.
Those days na me water crowd focus on media Spice FM na Beach FM Papa we ne ye kuku miti omo me me am boss delete Rachel Kwakwaji o mama command da okoti polia takra de technical university no mo ton iduane wo na bi okona munye kra papa yewe mistake e dey hiri of o team official management member wo ai ejo so kwa mu team features on ne ye no ti amami yu na mi nhira pa onu kunu ba bia sa de no wo mi team ti na mami yu your birthday no nyame hwe onyo kese na de opibia emramu kama pa entimi enfama na fe the final one no enso maoze ni say CAF fire officer Asante Mampon ono ne wo fa se opoku dankwa Jacqueline eniwa happy birthday nkwenfama wo fa erezini Jackie yemfa ramu ma nyina be penyimpa wo fa namo no na waba be faso na aboa na nso de opebia aba mu kama pa etimi edi amanti mota no te yakuye ni the special one aba na mfa ewurama na sesu awe no omo boss amachi ni bia ze obia kra na izi ambo Barcelona ni bia mo
we are so many na ko na I think to stegen ni se onu so apra onye we ni ti yakwe ni okay, chashafo na yema ho akwa ba migidi se nyame adom obi a ho ye but me begina se ya mehwe wo machine su na mahu ofa ho na pa
ka asma sa na
migina se na mehwe wo se da chama fa no ofa ho na pa
na me no ti are wo hu ze ma fa me ho
ma dwan koso sa migina ha na o to screen we ni so amehwe di na mze chama wa mi
abi mi pa ko mo na o flate ya odi no masa
Area, kwa area hotspot ana.
So ndio ya onye
Why?
Amu jiji ni pa no wa kana no asem na mo ato mo se itam.
Area hotspot.
I mean to me hotspot on it.
Ko ni gadje.
Ko le kate.
Sawa, ya chafo na ebe ho akwa bari ni ko. Bijiri se Adum Obia Hoye. And Raw was a night of UEFA Champions League. Yeah. And then assignment Kitu Tina now 6-1. It has got nothing to do with Nkomai, but I have about 20 of score lines be a person Michiro. Then more share or more multi if score line be in association football. I'm when you TV Chisa footballer entertaining more. I am part of the people Yashabo we Nagua Mama Chinima and found how beautiful the game was and Yamefe. Because you paid money to go there and watch players score goals. You watch players do something very exciting in games. And goals, there. Your ball game, your dribble pass, Ubiano, and for results, man, you differently be and for him. The ADB be bad, say, you read and why they say go, why they yes, and why they say, And on your screen, where Barcelona 6-1 against Paris Saint-Germain. Edinson Cavani enya the only goal. Emma PSG, Ubenya, Luis Suarez, Levin Kuzawa, Ongo, Leo Messi, Neymar, and then Sergio Roberto. It happened on 8th March 2017. So I game I rolled the next one for you. When Manchester City Real Madrid for at the point in time, no be a full stage Manesia Rodrigo, a free bench by 6 minutes. Benabao Bendlom, ebe year Jumane Kama Emma Real Madrid. Benzema Edba was also 3-1 against Manchester City. The excitement, so our game we also the mind. Then if I roll the next one for you, that one happened. Let me see the date. 2022. It was 4th May. The next one happened 25th May 2005. I didn't arrange them based on a fair way, but I just picked them randomly. Now the next one, 2005. Okay, the famous 3-3. AC Milan Liverpool. I'm sure say still fresh in the minds of the Liverpoolians, and then Milan's results were one results are Omokai Paolo Maldini, sorry, what's the name? Maldini, and then Henry Crespo, 2 goals in that game, Steven Gerrard's man, and then Alonso. So how results were results are it matters to Liverpool, it matters to AC Milan. So a game way be and then the previous ones now me the actual and would the hen we enjoy ye pa. The hen as football loving fan OT TV here. And ma unya good bomb say and found it against our yeah and our supporter or the mountain or entertain you or else how much. I roll the next one for you. This is the game and a pandemic di home commercial. After this match and run the match I'm enjoy pa. France against Argentina 2022 World Cup Grand Finale. The day Leo Messi actually said waba adwuma nemu the young boy Kylian Mbappe kire say peni wo ho de nemu akoda bi akoda boni. Chairman the tour na Mbappe adane no or the tour na Mbappe adane no. So Messi and Di Maria and then Messi then Kylian Mbappe. Okay ko no money any dibu. Colon won the last minute chance and then Dibu famous last minute saver on penalties before the Argentine national team officially Leo Messi winning Mondial and Eddie Abom. So and also next one Ebeba 8-2. I'm sure say we the Bayern for and enjoy but Barcelona for the near we Bayern through a team will enjoy scoreline we buy Real Madrid for. Yeah. Say omo who say one match omo enemy. Yeah, born to watch 8 to 10 goals. Any else in Champions League that was COVID-19. And when you look at the date, it was 14th August 2020. Yeah, born on neutral grounds. Bayern for the ball 8. It was a game and Abasa for Loni Felipe Coutinho. But Obuama Bayern for 8 goals. Editia Club, the French Barcelona, David Alaba and Luis Suarez. The 2 goals. And then Manchester United 8, Arsenal 2. What year was that? 28th August 2011. Mark I did not watch the game, time and that game, because now but I listened to commentary. Those days near about Premier League and radio stations, I hear commentary, and yeah, the name was Fuma, me Juma, not me monitor commentary, no, and it was an interesting game. Even time and not me take commentary, and I'm here born in the excitement and then the joy and what's our particular match. You know, I know the euphoria, and then those are a more actual game. The kind of energy, any feeling, and almost enya. The next one, when so a match being any, you see Tottenham Hotspur 3, Ajax 2. Here now, Champions League final, Spurs echo final, yeah. Choir of us in your match, when after match, you just say Mourinho can say you go home and eat your beautiful football. No refer to Ajax because Ajax in this game, no, I didn't care for first leg. No, I could good results. They could have just defended the scoreline. Obi said. Against Tottenham Hotspur, and then Mauricio Pochettino and Nkwadani Kunya. Manopana di match on commercial offer. This was a game by Jose. Just after the game, I granted intervenants and show for no panelists or one of the TV stations. Buzano said, "Tell Ayers to go home and eat their beautiful football." It is not all time, and a beautiful football gives you. Sometimes you need to play ugly, and that match Tottenham for also enjoy your part. The next one, just last season, Inter 4. Barcelona 3 in the Champions League semi-finals. I know that we are fresh in the minds of Barcelona and then Inter faithfuls because it was just last year. And rather in the 5-4 for Club. Your friend is Paris Saint-Germain ahead of Tima. Your friend said Bayern Munich. Then Madrid 4. Hey,
time Barcelona 5,
Real Madrid 0, 29th November 2010.
You see, that match was quite interesting. Now I'm call we are making a Basa share 1, normal share 2, normal share 3. The center and I'm a game no. And I'm a PF or say.
One to me, I'm very
one to be a make call. Timmy Kwame Tigua.
Now, if you say, be a Madrid.
Daddy, Tigo Penami, I'm a kind and Sadaba 4. Maybe do fear, I will go. Now, I'm your match 5. May have no check his score line. Well, they do not pour that Basa.
Remember,
we say we under you.
Yeah, don't say worry no.
The first classic
don't say worry no. 5-0. Now, man, I did Real Madrid. The next one, Borussia Dortmund. 8-4. Now, Manchester United should be a while. Go see team also 8-4 in a single game.
Yeah.
Interesting. But because two teams, then you enter that young for more Drew Breno and the attention and yeah, Manchester City and so enya 3-2 against Queen's Park Rangers in the Premier League. That was league now at a point in time. That City for a sleepy from then Manchester City Aguero. Okay, the famous that commentary Aguero. Yeah. He won it for club. My friend said Manchester City. It was also one game. The excitement and in the Yabana a woman was so then
Tam Kessian
back Brazil 1, Germany 7. 2014 right World Cup and also Omoyedmane Kama ADTR the Brazilian national team 4-4 Liverpool 4 Arsenal 4.
The Arshavin game.
Yes.
The Arshavin game.
And also that was 2009. Now we match I see. 21st April 2009 and I game no so also A7 Fernando Torres here Fernando Torres and then Benayoun. So it was two players against Eddie A7 and now Oyejumane Kama Edema Arsenal. And I think the last one, if I'm not mistaken, so last by 1 Liverpool 4 Borussia Dortmund 3. I'm sure say game will see a game back when Liverpool 4 Ebekai 2016. So about 10 years down the line. And then Ubenya, the famous Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0. Okay, so a game, no be a full say Liverpool. Sadio Mane mo Misaka into Okonombe Origi and then Gini Wijnaldum took the game into their own hands and decided, say, Ombeya Jumane Kama at the Ama Club first Liverpool eventually qualified over Club at Barcelona. I think this is the last one. Manchester City 5 against AS Monaco. Baku or what? Then we Spain and Netherlands 5-1 for Netherlands 2014 World Cup.
I think they're not winning an opening game. I group no first game on
13th June 2014.
First game on
that flying here 2 ball now. Yes. So and also one game it was very very entertaining. Newcastle 4 Arsenal 4.
Amachu is okay.
2011.
Check TOT. That minute when you equalizer
4-4.
Our drop will be no. So I'll give it
4-4. I have Real Madrid for Atletico Madrid.
How much no Bobby?
And so she go Abu Dhabi.
Also got the
red card. Red card now. They had a red card in that game. And then Madrid 4-1 against Atletico Madrid in 2014. May 24th, 2014. The woman me kaipa enka we are me buy. Okay, what they are kaipa. It was so entertaining. Anyway, we match when
1943 Copa del Rey final. Real de Barcelona 11-1.
Who did your eh?
Me said that ni be.
In the famous score line be and a game be out here I will enjoy it anyway.
Me said that ni be.
Okay, so what more share?
But we do and ask someone check here. Let me say my
11.
Copa del Rey final. Real de share Barcelona.
And I old.
And on the
okay.
Me score line.
Me so me dia eye we pa.
Me dey near Ghana ni China match na no catch.
India. But man dey true.
Oh yeah. Me the Greek god who lives in Rome. Constantinos Manuelas, Rome 3. Barcelona. So Kaiser match. It was very entertaining and very exciting. Chairman, this was just by the way. You made in Commander before the game. I told you this. The magic of the Champions League gives a special energy. We need to use our attack as well as possible. When two teams who are so attacking face off, you need to know above all how to defend. That will be key. Liwi Enrique kwaku ball na ye hwe Endra no enye ball we ne hwe.
Yeah.
The two teams nyina attack no was solid. Defending will be key. Were the two teams able to defend? The answer is no. I will spend so much time so much. Endra, when you want to talk about the attackers now, this is team of friends PSG or more attackers no or more Endra. Then club Nidi Ede Paris Saint-Germain almost so attackers or more Juma or more. Now when you pick team of friends by Munchen, Luis Diaz, first half, second half, when Juma any position. Where at the half of club of friends Paris and maybe our attack a year, no wonder he had an incredible performance and draft. The next person, Harry Kane. Please jump Harry Kane there. Maybe I'm messing up my cancer in the actual. Next time I can only see on Juma or yeah, same thing applies to three players or more. I see Kvaratskhelia, Osman Dembele, and then decide whoever watch us and draft. I said one thing, Kwakumeka will say. If PSG are able to stop the movement of Harry Kane, they will be in business. Harry Kane is not going to play the game as a leading masked manner or leading attack. And he said, "Ojinedi mo ball no yemfa ball na mrana o mese." Now, the production wo video no highlight like I can meet my boy. Could be force on the video there. Among the three players or more Bayern for anymore. I've shown you the movement. Any baby I know be a threat. Pick Michael Olise. Adwumani nyina kese. The side na operating from the left attacking side. In terms of the center line, you count him 1, 2 per how you say. The second half, you see him only one timer obeying that space. No, pick Luis Diaz. Bebre the movement around the center circle. Kakrabi and second half the same thing. PSG almost the same thing. That when you pick Harry Kane,
Bibia.
Now, so I want the video name out. The first goal, club of friends by an Enya, it was a penalty. Why the winning penalty? Luis Diaz, the pass that brought the penalty. Watch the movement of Harry Kane. Baby, you have a far ball. And the corner fast, a toss our pass now, a cover penalty, a buy. Then, oh, yeah, now I the last goal, Sabona or 2 years. Luis Diaz, a control, a turn, ABT, Marquinhos. October from center secondra. I gave you images of Sergio Harry Kane in November. Choir of us, he was the difference for club. My friend said by Munchen against the yesterday. He was able to do the same thing for team by Munchen that Paris Saint-Germain for they won the game there, but one goal different. And yeah, there you pride yourself. Say, oh, quite away to Allianz Arena or the 1-0, one goal different.
Over checky, we know monitor on our first goal now. Can once and it seems or more display or honor.
So pause here. Ko chika krabita ba na kemich APA ball. So ko na chika krabe that position na pause it here. Ken and I run with you. Ono na di nkai ko fo ball for machi and a ball be. Now give me the last goal. For my fourth goal. Bayern for the fourth goal. And no na ubehu adwuma ne kama. Baby your toe ball if ideally he is the number 9. He was not supposed to be at that position. But that was the rule. It's our image now at that screen as well. That was a Juma you are signing to reference Harry Kane. Say you are the leading mass man there. But because of your movement and then how good are you in terms of say ultimate AU ball allocate you players. So in your fourth goal and can you get to understand baby you have a far ball at the center line straight and or small ball. When you have a far ball or control a BT Marquinhos, then that was a goal. I had the fourth goal mom. I think that in the second leg it's going to be an interesting game. Yeah, real game no. Say offer and come out newspapers any other portals. I saw this one from the touchline. In the camera, come on. PSG and Bayern Munich serve as UCL trailer. Adia UCL now just try. It will be a say boring teams they be defending and they are answering for an Endra. We saw a different and this one. Luther didn't carry a word, so I don't want to spend time on it. We deserve to win, but we also deserve a draw. And we would have even deserved to lose because this game was that incredible. Paris Saint-Germain coach, Luis Enrique, and I can't about Asimwe. But now I heard everybody in that game. No bet me win. Ubia bet me lose. The difference was that Luis Enrique, our bench and rap. And then Vincent Company, no any bench. Credit to Aaron Banks. Assistant coach, you know.
Or you man
say, what do you master with deputy inside? Not seeing or by na could be a person a deputy be your opportunity. He excelled. There was no communication. I understand training grounds and maybe a company in a year. But could you all practicing with training ground? You do park coach in a communication. Nobody should give the credit to this company. Why you man will train, it is true. But the obey training near best startable referee but prayer. Could you training baby or a mat to be? Into a Jumana assistant coach in a year and run. If there is any credit or say a demand will be a cook, young farmer papa. Why are there? I'll say your one about because so ultimately teach not toe to toe with Louis Enrique and any year said man. I think that in the second leg, one company now by Andras after matching Enrique Bissano post match and he said, watching the game from the stands, how does that feel? Who you say now traumatizing. So to know if there were some of the things that one could do on person of a but they have second leg to play. I said it here yesterday. He said game no. First leg, the bigger impact, but the Jumanica said, oh, second leg. Kwaku had it right, said it's going to be a margin. Enya Kesibia, at a PSG win. He had it correct. And PSG win. Just that all of us, nobody anticipated, said, Ibenya goes to say they buy. We least expected. I knew Senna goes to the medals, but Kwaku 9 goals. Ibenya goes very drew 9. Yeah. And yet, the year, Omesina could be a mobile. Nobody would defend.
But it seems that people were happy with Kwanya. But the idea hard dream plans of Koku Chase Cacoyabonese.
Go on, that's what we need. What 90 minutes? It seems there. Picking and call for some person, Kayabo, we air dry, and open out.
But it seems there 0-0. They were not happy tactically. I say, Kwaku, and no more exposed with teams in Amino, say defensively, errors on no doors. Me or more the M1 pay PSG.
Say, Marquinhos, William Patrick, on a board.
Marquinhos born now, no, but me, you.
Attack is no sharing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't see the reason why we being cast defenders no normally weak.
Attackers,
we all knew they were going to play against themselves, the best attacking teams.
Harry Kane, Luis Diaz, Michael Olise, 100 goals in 2025-2026.
That's scary.
Huh? Oh. 52 for Harry Kane, 26 Luis Diaz, 24 Michael Olise. Do you defend the West Young Kofu? No one to me and defend there. Almost on yard. I saw people blaming Marquinhos. Luis Diaz no second goal now. Emma game go near a call for. Because we have video now. Sign baby man. Control now. We are here.
I was ready. 4th goal no video.
So met me really. I was telling. I think we could announce our production and what we say. A corner of fast with a 10 ball, and then Marquinhos yeah dormant olusu the balance. Still, one shot it tells you he's a great A defender. Kwaku defender and what they move from beer. I don't know who's there saying over to from straight. But upon Sani Yamanin, Marquinhos not original and answer or try everything to make sure say obey control. Then he get the composer and then Yama solid defender. On this one, the 4th goal say on your 4th goal anymore. A queer win your fast a control ball edit 10 years. Credit Lakers sin now Luis Diaz. Let us not take anything away from attackers. Nobody know maybe you can say defenders now for me, I think that Endra was a game of the attackers. And I have a ball we 5 ball and call Manuel Yasu. Manuel of all people, 5 in ourselves. Oh more strikers now.
The attackers won yesterday.
What's the name of PSG for goalkeeper? Someone 5 in the corner, so say move back. Goalkeeper wait me benchi Chevalier also the popo will be in the
Munya Kunya yi on he will do ha say ayi wo ha Donnarumma Echeneta Safa of ni do bi under pomo
and here you number 1 ahead of
and the teams are very
good. That's the way to match. No the way to match. We all know goals now a bit to say Olise boy
first
one. Say Kroan ke we kasa akwala ko jiska. On more shot na akoya to no. Or that be keep on behind the pony. That was the for us a married.
But the Marquinhos the share go no.
But the Marquinhos the share.
When we talked the last time we talked about Michu passing the ball to net. But the Marquinhos the share go no. But the Marquinhos the share go.
Madam Fueni dia or the pony ma behind them. Say Chevalier no so pass. Say unia way no dia try quality apa.
Ebi on be other reasons.
Mutimi Pierre video you could me 4th goal and I'll be very grateful. Bayern for 4th goal. I think that was around 70 something minutes.
Why you goalkeeper? So we replay no chaba kona na chise ne ba. Aha. we second order ebe saba.
Nam say.
Junior say,
But the Marquinhos
oh, peja na nine na kwana to.
Because the Marquinhos block. Marquinhos are block you.
What block it?
Well, say Omanya fourth now. Let's move on because of time. Now, young Queen. Come on.
The Marquinhos na
So where the down screen you see the tender strike and then Mandra Luther the Camboy and yes and the weather and Shadanya Papa. Ewo Madrid. Atletico Madrid against
a conforto penny for Friday.
Asma me be kana wake kwe kubo na ehwe endram match na ehwe endra yeni aja yeni abridge na heke go ye be the opposite and
na ehwe hwe ne ma
ye ehwe endra ehwe offensive game and ye be defensive anti the opposite of the ehwe endra and ye be and that is what we anticipate unless Ateta any Diego Simeone will be before the man at least so we will be our parking kan pa. I am giving you assignment. Go to arsenal.com. There's a piece of article there for, I think it's about 5 minutes out which media can you I'm publishing and now pay. Please go and read that article. So we will be our park and can go to arsenal.com. Omwankasa profile game let the game no home come on. No, I must say, two teams in Champions League. Omwa didi wo competition ni mabo brapa. Ne mo mi ni na trophy Arsenal for na tro nyam na tro. 223 games in Champions League for Arsenal, 190 for Atletico Madrid. Two clubs are on mobile competition, have more games on the trophy. We have 190 games, and then the game not about 191. Arsenal about 223, and the game not about 224 on the trophy. Into two teams are competition. On more games on Monday, a single trophy. But one finals, Atletico Madrid. They lost it to Clara, your friend Real Madrid. Remember, Arsenal so I come back 2006. Yeah. And also lose to Barcelona. Into when you lose to Spain, or lose to Spanish opposition, where English club or lose to Spanish opposition. Or in their article, they went ahead and said Atletico Madrid are defensive minded. But this year, with the acquisition of Ademola Lookman and few additions at Diego Simeone INT, he is a modern 4-4-2 diamond coach with offensive threat. Arsenal for article na make I chiro. Omwan I am not the one saying this. I just decided to read from Omwan Kasongo. Normally I come as so they are profiling club offense Atletico say maybe a term defensively. Ubedu omkomba saying opening offense Simeone asesa ne nsa no kakra. Entini team no or press ekon anymore. Now so what Arsenal for and yema omaye in Champions League. 2006 na Arsenal airborne could do finals. Omo call 7 away games. Arsenal and Subako crowd. As it stands now, Arsenal got 6 away matches in Champions League for Onlusu game. It is a net ultimate kipusa air draw. And I say winner Waiko Adiana or here in 2006. Never bore we say Edo Mubeko finals. Did they want to make sure they emulate South form now? The last time no Omukobo finals no Omunya again. Champions League na yedi hon kwon. Atletico Madrid no money ne kwakwo. Kweku 14 games at Atletico about this season. Kweku. And I say the 14 matches ni nyina Oshegu. Nti Atletico Madrid die nti omo kan say Fakye Simeone offensive ne say 14 matches ni nyina Oshegu. Kweku ade ba ko e ha bi say obeye offensive no defensively why weak. Diego Simeone anka ye nim ne say defensively or strong no. And wako 14 matches and nyina Oshego no ka betuma be 7 and 6 wakipu clean sheet ba we ho sem ne say 14 games Oshego ni nyina mu 13 games Atletico concede goal. Only 1 game and Atletico Madrid this season in Champions League and concede goal. The first leg against Barcelona that was Spotify Camp Nou and no pet matches now akani nyina Atletico concede goal. So it tells you say Arsenal eye na niema ya obetuma konya goal e de tia club the friends at Atletico Madrid again in knockout phase since 1997. Now Atletico Madrid for no say omo match no omo fie na ye knockout they don't lose but now wonder Barcelona kwese omo fie ho nti akobo kwan na to say Diego Simeone ne kra buy obo Champions League match na e fie knockout o ye den unti mention about Barcelona for akoso ya de no they lost 2-1 to Barcelona meboa yeah it is say sa kwan no aba da ho now enkofo emienu a da screens kweku. They are the deciding factors, and you read now on the screen. Image near that Matro 10 years contract. And Diego Simeone kuta pen. Atete kuta pen. I am asking a question. If you have a team, these two managers and they are available in the market, you have all the resources to spend. You want a 10-year project between the two one idea man.
Diego Pablo Simeone.
But good one.
I'll give it to Simeone.
Reason you're doing?
Oh, he spent his bone.
Okay. I think the same reason.
Yeah, my reason no.
Or spending when you have something to write home about.
At least he's a winner.
He's a winner. He's won Europa League. We about Champions League final. We know we winning La Liga and
the monopoly twice.
Barcelona and Real Madrid. But Arteta.
So also never winning UEFA Super Cup.
Yeah.
No.
Arteta was spend the best. Ubiti me can want some runner up. Yeah, I agree with you. Say yeah, ni abro kwaku. Yeah, bra ye di nko. So tactically, these two brains are that screen so could they have something to present to us and then to tell us and say baby and near my kakwe so we Arsenal next season at the point that 1 month to go not 4 trophies and obetimi age and they are kase kwaku league no na Man City and April also Champions League baby ojina wan qualify and ko nanima it means that league in pe and over tries City will slip along the line. And yes, sir, once again, Arteta has bottle everything. Now look at them in this season. 54 games for club, your friend is Atletico Madrid. 29 wins, 17 losses, 8 drawn games, 84 goals scored, 72 goals conceded. I told you, say, when we started, say, oh, yeah, offensive, could defensively, or poor. How on earth, Atletico Madrid, Diego Simeone's team, above 54 match, was 84 goals, could not concede 72. And yeah, Atletico Madrid, and yeah, Diego Simeone. This time around, the team no a balance and him a chire or corner and he goals need be more. And the challenge so baby defensively on your strong game. When you pick Arsenal, 56 games, 40 wins, 9 drawn games, 7 losses, 111 goals scored, 39 goals conceded.
Abib never saying.
Time now so we well. So I cannot go through coaches' names, okay, but I think we've said a lot about it tactically. When you are looking at the two teams and then what we anticipate, say, and then two managers ever presented. I mean, I'm trying if I can get the lineup here for you. Now, this lineup on your screen, Julian Alvarez and then Antoine Griezmann, they will lead the attack for Club of France Atletico. But over in here, Koke, Max, Florenti, Elha, Simeone, Elha. But Alex Baina position, Ademola Lookman, Enya and Lock over the weekend. Coach, they say, are you fit for the game into a kind of squad? If on risk, not or the never change their Baina started, but so Bema we are started because of how potent Lookman, any biter or the man you get Ademola Lookman taking the place of Alex Baina. This position now, Oba, Natchez, will get Elha, Hobel, and then Lormand, and then Molina, I see to some extent, ABOU, Clement Lenglet, ABOU, but Ejuma Lenglet here in the second leg against Barcelona. I don't think say or be trusted say or the but against Arsenal. Then in Po, Jano Black and the dem I say, but something in me keeps telling me say, Musa Ejuma why your competition will do this stage, you know. I don't think coach in a bit taking risk or the Jan Oblak will have them. This position there, I put on Jan Oblak because he's the leader of the team. Maybe coach in the back, but for me, I still believe that reference Jan Muso Ebeda Nipo. So I'll ask now what this position question mark easy. He also had a knock over the weekend. So when Tinian started, Gabriel Martinelli ever started, but when his fake coach in the he started Victor Gyökeres at the hard because Kai Havertz and so any unlock weekend. If Havertz ever to me about fine on Tinian Gyökeres lead attack, Bukayo Saka is back. So when he's in the start, Odegaard Elha, the double pivot of Declan Rice and then Zubimendi Eko, Ayejumane come up, Pierre Henka for Elha, Maguire Saliba. This place either Ben White starts there and I say Mosquera ever start here, man. Assembly say 4 visitor Mikel Arteta Ako the Kumu Spain, meaning now the win Buffy, including the other Real Madrid phone.
The Okoshare Tikum
Arteta ko Spain if you flew about or the win any flew about. It is a difficult game. I want to see the midfield battle. Cookie and then the squad against Zubimendi and then Declan Rice. And him honey the Julian Alvarez and the Griezmann who as in Arsenal for Nenima. BBR first in Ewum. Mikel Arteta the defeat be free Spain by England and there.
Atletico Madrid Beshano. Who score line?
Arsenal Bekwa the tie will be decided Ewo Emirates.
TBS Sensei.
My minion 2-1 Atletico Madrid win. I see Atletico beating Arsenal and Emirates. So Arsenal be qualifier Ewo Emirates. And the match and the aim produces so many goals. Got the two teams now. They will check corner past season and there was some corner defend the past season we end the Atletico I conceded 8 goals from corner kick. Arsenal says 17 from corner. Did you hear the corner season? Only the one yard the corner and the Kwakushia. I don't know you train normally the name is to try to defend corner kicks. Now Arsenal for so only see how the battle go. But the game and yet to say the end right hand. Your game 2 coaches mean a robotic system of play. I've just done a 2-1, a 2-1 win for Atletico Madrid in my books.
Mate, medase pa ma ayimbra Mr. Akio Kombra. Na ometo aso kamaka. Mr. Akio Kombra chobe ko TV no one abetena se.
Kaku maintenance, but I see it in a different way.
Sir.
Yeah, these are 2 teams that this is young boy Arsenal share Atletico Madrid 4.
Yeah.
If you look at that team that conceding 4 goals against Arsenal now, I'm saying improvement about. And if you look at Atletico team now, I think that Diego Pablo Simeone decided them because Oshes or truly Barcelona or the league next 25 points are decided in terms that the La Liga is not going to work for him. In Turia are mostly not resting in the most important players in the La Liga. No, them about either the Champions League or the Copa del Rey.
Okay.
Copa del Rey will lose to rest like that. So now the only avenue for him to win something at the end of the season probably is the Champions League. And he want to go all out and make sure say obetimi had done in your money. When it comes to Atletico Madrid, England teams ABOU 2-leg affairs are out of 15. No, we need 11.
Wow.
Atletico Madrid out of 15, we need 11. 3 semi-finals. So if you look at them, something favors them in this game. And looking at how Newman, we be a key and the last 18 or far, 2 losses spent on Mania, which of course we need 9 about draw 7. So if you look at that record against English opponents, Atletico Madrid Jinaye, Diego Pablo Simeone with the experience. The last time these 2 teams was in 2017-2018 Europa League. It was 2-1 aggregate. Atletico Madrid yomo enzo team dey from at this venue game I think Atletico we need 1-0 number 1-1 were made. And more players in there that more the experience with what happened to them the last time. I think that was the last season of Reverend Papa Wenger. There's some more entry to me. So they have the experience, they have everything to make sure say more edge man. But if you look at the Champions League and you talk about the best team in the Champions League is Bayern Munich, Arsenal don't at formal level. Currently, Arsenal is the only team who lose in the Champions League. Your ball fires a year round we a league phase new year no more that's so and they've maintained that performance income. They are playing against Atletico Madrid. Say Arsenal need team and Barcelona and Arsenal team so bo. The last 7 games against Spanish opponents are any Barcelona no. Arsenal in a part to part 7 out of 7. Say Barcelona who the Arsenal. But say Barcelona no other team ya never I don't to me adwumani enzo team ho. But looking at Atletico Madrid anyhow Diego Simeone ball the 2-leg you know. He's going to win more than 2 goals and fie.
Pay sere osi born.
So obe qualifier obe more than 2. Obe adwuma no fie.
Oh okay.
Oye wie pe na wasore so. We saw the Copa del Rey the performance he gave against Team FN Barcelona. Oba we a na wa beto na dwem. Nti ene saa no be adwuma no. Odi kan ba ofie no. In the game where he played against Barcelona, he played away first. Okowie adwuma no wo. Nti oba be manage game no ofie. But this one no or go home first. So he want to do everything humanly possible to get the job done with you. Koku so the 2-1 ewuramu Emirates onye safe. Me share teams ni me no koku me ntimi ma do your favorite.
Aden, but say we no so be out here abere on previous matches or boy. Atletico Madrid against Barcelona in the UCL. Arsenal against Sporting Club de Portugal. In the UCL, people were not convinced. Why Arsenal first unya on qualification no. Na ebi mo hepe. Amozi yekukurumpo ni eni ebesoa. Sporting CP people na Arsenal trefa na boy.
Oku so fat team ni na say uwe omo a. The ma Atletico Madrid nya advantage kakra wa Arsenal so how they been able to rest players knowing say the La Liga is out of reach. It is not the same thing for Team FN Arsenal in the sense that Arsenal is still competing for the Premier League. They want to win the Premier League, and they are playing against a team that have much experience when it comes to winning the Champions League. So they can't rest players. Even against Newcastle, we saw the game and we saw the players also which represent here. Look at Atletico Madrid. He had the opportunity and the luxury to rest players when also rested players are. That is one advantage that Atletico Madrid won. But some clear-cut favorite for this game, we are going to be in the sense that we have two coaches that will be a pragmatic. Obia our style was born a game, no, and I'm game say today. Say who's our you see more than I'm seeing like 4 goals in this game. Yes. From where I sit, I'm seeing like 4 goals in this game. A 3-1 win for Atletico Madrid could very likely the mommy. And to Nyasa win we pay or have a 2 or Emirates. Or Baby Jabo and I'm Arsenal. And that will be another issue because Nancy's now to say more bono is another issue. Then you leave it for them to play and also cover them. But because they've also decided to master that pragmatism and they also do same in order to year Arteta. So this game, I'm up for GDS and never go haram football, but I don't see it that way.
So you're being a quality.
You're being a quality game, a quality game in the sense that this is a semi-final game. Atletico Madrid for no person by winning game no making sure say margin so kakra until 10 times they want to do something, they want to unsettle Arsenal and make sure so many goals in the game, and that is how I feel. Say I'm sure bet 4 goals new with 3 for team FN Atletico Madrid and team FN Arsenal nyabako. Say Lookman Amobia he announce one fit to command a starting place. Now we have it for no game anymore. He takes something out of Omogimino because he's a player that is really giving them whatever they bargain for in bringing him to Team Atletico Madrid. Antoine Griezmann is in some way the form of his life. He will definitely want to do something because we are Jahako. So we need something for Atletico Madrid, and most especially being the Champions League will be on his cards. So he wants to help. Julian Alvarez wants to send a statement there. He's ready for Team Bia or Bet Messi account or Team Dawam. So it's going to be a very good game. I see 3-1 scoreline in this game. Atletico Madrid 3. Arsenal bet me Ashabaku in the game. Say 2 teams ni naba na coaches na mama yo no man be there. We are going to enjoy the game. Bia and yes they will enjoy and getting the free flowing football KG encounter where wanting to score goals or ball game the kakra we jo bo kakra no akwa she goal no bia wunya na sa wunya boringness ne kakra, but at least goals ne the kwaku the goals will flow because let's come and be sorry adwuma ne so it was Spain oba no etima ba be adwuma no and say them can they have good record against English teams, and even the Arsenal the last time they played we were more into team defeat. So I think that will happen, and Emirates nobody decided there, but today a 3-1 win for Team FN Atletico Madrid. Kwaku many will be a nyadwin say yesterday's game was a game that defenders not nyad here. I don't see why people see it that way, in the sense that Kwaku obia ya we say Enra front 3 in world football. We saw the best 2 against each other. Kwaku, when defenders are being praised, when goalkeepers are winning man of the match awards, Kwaku, is due to the fact that the attackers fail to perform, fail to do the job as well. Why do we mention Cristiano Ronaldo's name? Why do we mention Messi's name? Why do we mention Mbappe's name? They've played against quality defenders, but they find a way to make sure so much goals, and that made them. And so if you want to know, say strikers are meant to score goals. We shouldn't say yesterday's game was a game that I saw Piers Morgan saying say teams concede goals, say teams near there and whatever. That is what we paid to go and watch. ABOU game. Look at the numbers the special man presented for teams no matter no. A performance of Badinadi. We are talking about a player that only him currently and there were 20 plus goals and 20 plus assists in Michael Olise. 25 assists and 20 goals this season in 47 appearances at the same. Do you expect such a player to come into a game that year being no team and a team were defensive minded to come and play and not score goals, not make assists? It will never going to happen.
No, maybe is that or more on a can defense as someone the goalkeepers in account. You all may say, PSG chef 5. Madame for Dario Pamecano, nay, Cacroni Jonathan Ta, Mundio Mundida, non Codanche. Manono ya na holding your babutie, but Mukipa Bakuno PSG Nidia. On a moment to take an you know. Ni bibi bianye.
That
Kono so no suru.
Kwaku, he's not. You see, I don't know how they come with this nonsense.
Abi highlighting the nonsense we won. Your bobo ni bia ema yo na akwana to.
And no na ko ekosi coaches
anticipation
when they decide to make decisions and with Ore Freno a year Enrique, it will be very difficult for the people of Paris Saint-Germain to question the decisions of Etiki. Looking at decisions that will take here, any results at Diaba. Koku, these are two teams. Let me deal with Paris Saint-Germain when I'm done with them. I'll come to Paris, Bayern Munich. Koku, look at Bayern Munich team now. Since Askafo number 5, look at the managers they brought on board. Look at the players they brought on board. And check the player that won them the Champions League and they could have won them the Champions League. Coach Ben Omon Fanema, apart from maybe I just say more, you know.
Oh, yeah, Ancelotti by Omonde Pep Guardiola by.
Omonde, one Blanc now, maybe. There be an audit of, you know.
Laurent Blanc.
I'm going to coach Paris Saint-Germain.
Laurent Blanc,
the quality coaches are alcohol. Still, the money to me, I
okay, PSG. Okay, Ancelotti,
Laurent Blanc. Thomas Tuchel. Who you are nephew are fasting time. They brought in one of the best players who have ever played football. Messi.
I get to a point. Messi,
Neymar, Mbappe.
No more.
But Laved's moon na be na mo.
Ezekiel Laved's yeah.
Check Cavani. Look at players from the Paris Saint-Germain. Ready, but they failed to win the Champions League. And he came in with this crop of players. One Mbappe that was the master of the team in his own thinking was out of the team. Nobody gave them the chance after the Champions League phase. Look at the performance they gave. And look at how they won the Champions League. At the final, they dismantled a team that was history in the Champions League in Inter Milan. Do you not question this issue? Nobody talked about it. Why not saying Chevalier?
Yeah, Lucas Chevalier.
He came to play and go to the World Cup. Why Trafford? But Manchester City.
Trafford World Cup.
DIABY. Stand by crown here on count.
England. Now,
okay, say England, they own Crawford, so you put.
Is it we crown World Cup? No, we could.
Chevalier, but on to me. So when your peers need DIABY and Kubu,
first place, no.
But the way,
but you see the way you could be. But on no crown on the confidence and bit perform. To be at a me question.
All coaches no problem on you. So Nyagidio player man.
Oh yeah, they on one.
Because ABOU no probably playing time. Who's the Rabia need dinko will be concerned European football as compared to Yedi.
Sure.
Name footballing reason to know my go no.
And your footballing reason.
A bit different reason, but come on, would you say life after football? No,
now if you only have
Louise Dita Roma Mendago, Dibino. Last time, Bibi coach Kukushia or Chiraba, Bibina put me on the head, but our number.
I am no Obenchi Casas a day, I Lopez, Edafu.
What I say, and if Paris Saint-Germain ever quarterly fan Puna won't to mean yeah, and even Miami Bay. Tennis scoreline now. It's due to their goalkeeper because if you don't have quality goalkeeper, you can't win the Champions League. He's not ready for this. ABOU, but I bet Tono and our them. Yes, that is assembly. Only have a funny pono, but I have a time. And if you look at the performance of Modern Dia, Paris Saint-Germain, they need to come and score goals. Dembele in super form. Yesterday, Habib said. One of the most informed now. If you are talking about player of the tournament in the Champions League, won't be so when these players, Dembele, Doué, when they are playing a game, you expect them to do their work.
Now, who can I suffer of us? I say, ball by route. Correct or still a goal. A ball I have been you, but I am only at a penalty. What 2 minutes long we are a ball keeper for me.
That is how.
And we keep a stinging out my
because the strikers came to work.
No, DNA. No. Oh, you should not be any more because I go naturally. Sabo no. I Kivicha Kwarat Kilian also Bonabaso.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Was that good? I'm Vanessa Romana. I almost.
Minim say Junior bet my and magic Libya. There was a video in the dressing room of Tottenham. Near Maradona late and a Hurricane. He was teaching him how to score goals. so group on anymore. You should target the first pool, and that was exactly what Abrante Kvaratskhelia.
Because so who Sabona. Who keep her? Koto no that
keep her
boss. I said Safano.
When you boy in ground,
Koku would be seen about trainer. No PhD born. And can I Chelsea give me no more buying? Or more free goals gap.
Now for mobile
goals in never goals in never keep on them.
The fourth goal. The fourth goal. Do you blame goalkeeper for that?
I don't.
Me to one goal.
Yo Adibu. But according to confidence,
I agree.
It is so be tie shorter. And two one son abon. And buy a bobia. You by calling say yeah. A couple Marquinhos we move police. And run that from where. Oh, Kita Marquinhos I think that one of me say.
Yes, of course, confidence. And or the more soon smell will goalkeeper. Don't say that Yabisa. Wakoku say yeah, can na so another point maybe I was no. Koku goalkeeper saying. Any will be as here. And goalkeeper saying a cock will be as here. They will meet attackers we in Hurricane. Look at what he's done for himself this season. Olise and Diaz, and not the pressure car. He bought torn from Liverpool, some coaching. Luis Diaz.
You
power one coin.
Oh, is that no more to be a woman? No, only wanted a new chat. Send me the Cabazura and about
Koku. The kind of game the guy is playing, and no more game we lose and you said that or more front and more for more. These are players that in the English Premier League name Xavier you are cast here.
Correct. Look at please go back. I don't know where is a Koku. I do in a mepa that Koachi time Hurricane Kikibon. Koachi kra koachi na ehu kina obekeke
how net
opedenwa Hurricane opedenwa
67 minutes
ono zo England players na mo ya de kakra dia
ya de pa nya kakra pa look at the consistency is giving us
maybe any player ono crack bi na abo peso winyi ba yen film no so ezo do find away the ballon do be ba ya joke
dia marking us I disrespect sir.
The technique or the video not so oh only the long pass only go
Kwaku na Marquinhos was grabbing the experience and everything you done no
boy you control akwaro pray so ball lo ye bi no whole play.
What do you expect from the goalkeeper?
Still on the right side.
I mean, you see. Sometimes with go ball we all say who share bit is Zidane maybe Spain. I don't know in 2006 na 2006 and Italy win a World Cup.
Yeah.
Spain France. Zidane fabo bi ni puyo ko sei. Yet say Kvaratskhelia no. Oye so bona kase as ni so be bend the ball ni say ti o ko sei. E na Zidane the ball no too sei. Oh. Uze you see akwa we no. Sa boy yi uni aboshe. Sa experience goalkeeper bi say Koto amu we ya ka pose no take it say no. Binim ko ku de make na say what ya say.
Obo ka untime shele.
Obebre. Akwa no only confidence.
Difference wo mo. Goalkeepers, you were great. You were great.
I agree, but when it only I know be na kwa no more.
You were great, and you only that. But try to compare Thibaut Courtois and Krawaman and Asuro.
You want to have pass it to her.
Oh, me twice yes, only up there, but go we won't me.
We look cross our Marquinhos and Tiana come when him ran no ura net in him.
Abba.
Pen out penalty money. And we go see the show near me mahuni. As or more no pray.
Manono ya came to the party and one make it say back.
5
Manono ya.
No ya goes in the air. Then I found.
And I make sure say these are strikers. I want to the best in the we are saying now. Into very boa. No much goes so much here. Manono ya go ya Manono ya. Yem blame Kwaku make mem ko blame Brano on die. Man, yes, sir. Kwaku, most exactly 3 years and then I only am making a debut. Yeah, but before some corner, we can't share boys. No, Tom said, yeah, Olise Bobo no managing. Looking at the started goals, 25 assists and 20 goals this season. he got rejected by Manchester City and Chelsea. He continued for 6 months without football. Nobenya breakthrough already in the championship in a place to Crystal Palace, and now by one of the players that originated pa Ndibibia Nkejima wetimi aye. Lamine Yamal making a debut exactly 3 years today. Ajila Liga saying back home. Waji two. Waji three. And a waji European Championship. Yeah. And waji Golden Boy and so waji
yeah. Afro Ballon d'Or podium in 3 years.
In 3 years old. I saw the video that Naja with neighbor. And the performance that Wababi give you.
Or I know we need the crack. Currently a bus here here. But so bit my twice why. That's important. Because maybe I'm a casse young footballers in our neighbor. Pian one young no more watching Ronaldo.
There is a assignment, you know the man that I'm here.
Pian one no more watching Ronaldo. But we don't want Casa near my B. Nesama, Ibini, Duba, pre-printing also near coffin. Because Ronaldo and the age now not in a ballon d'Or, crana people see a bit much ballon d'Or. Boro here Atlanta 96. Sure. He's a player number 94 World Cup. Or Tibe Chubu near the camera Tonoso. And who's a Brazilians, South Americans, and say Europeans. But me 2006, we the name Argentina for the Messi about World Cup. Na Messi tencha mo bobera no mo de na besi. But European player. Come de be bon kan crew for England for. But South Americans and the omo do basa ya na omo de na yese ye die ni bi. O ya akwada na ni bobo kro mutin catch us maza. Na na ma temu abere o ntino. Uni ba pe wa bi tena na omo no ba ye de be dru so. Sa yi na before the South Americans na kwa na ye. Kwa ku yusi anga na fi ba no. Ndi de hia pa no ne se obitima to aso aye ni se ya.
Checking the transfer market, you know, Mamia Mushishimi. Show the rise from 2023 now from South April, no, Yane, you know, Ebana, Ninamua 40 sa, Niana Bebe, 170 million euros.
Oh, he's doing very well. I mean, I'm doing very well. Let's say, Park Road, Nimbo Boasa, so I don't know, Chinebi,
I'm going to go back now about a man.
Back one.
Then run over Bobon, you know.
Olise.
I'm going to go Babat.
Olise is a good player.
Unia King. Unia King. Olise, baby, one in Namno. Even the Premier League alone now, boy, you know. Anyhow, I went to find contem, no. Be fat, you know, boy, any day. But when you start, so or picking on seeing it, trust it. And yes, every MZ pending for level now. And I might just need the idea back. Oh yeah,
more people. Your money there is the next phase of
a football project. Face in the face, the Union United, the face, the Munyama.
Oh, that be said, it is a more generational changes. Ronaldo ni Messi there, on the level now.
And you face me and go for me alone. Why not? Never hazard. Oh,
am I there?
See me and some Messi, no, not a basic form.
I don't know who you face, no more you face for.
So when you go in, then as if hazard no question for my job.
No, we need a question for my job.
I never was possible.
I never was woman.
I said, no, I'm a car.
We are supporters, never patch yourself and go up.
And I'll be born in Chile. Now I call when you go away. Okay, I'll cover the inside. Or Riffy.
Sir, Odu Black.
David, so Kobubia, you can't carry all the allies. I'll call you at our cousin. That's what he has. Sometimes, you know, man can't just the catchers you players you are or married time or what that's
all. Oh, God, they were retired as well.
Miss Martin, headmaster. Retired 4 years ago. Or retired 4 years ago.
Why?
I also retired 3 years ago. Now Rashford also retired 5 years ago. But all of us are there revival.
Now also the Bassa is in it.
So you had Canada, that's a bassa money.
International Papa DIABY, all credit, sir. I greet you and your noble partner. In fact, yesterday's game was what we call a proper Champions League. What a game it was yesterday night. Mr. DIABY, the drama, the passion, the goals, the quality display from both sides, the intensity, and in all, the individual brilliance. Congratulations to both PSG and Munich for giving us a nice game Matches that I enjoy most were 2002 World Cup final between Argentina, France, Barcelona, Inter, second leg last season, and yesterday's game. See, DIABY, I want to make my own first 11 from yesterday's game, but I've tried several times, but to no avail. So please let us and Abi help me. This one on Koa. Need you the buy no na way so need you no. But the Abu find something to do to Luto. He keep disturbing you, sir. Can't you take him to antenna? Medina to go da. Yeah, Chemical from Sanko. We are not the Abu. Please don't let any TV station split this your crew by taking one from you. What a combo. But Luta there, hey, Chemical from Sanko. That's your foot no de mama no. E mamunyane.
On send this photo no from Braco
Mamunyane. E na so mo de omo no mpanyim fon de ni ba e mamunyane. E na anu ada ya me anya dan ka o kotena akra. Enye fine sir.
I know yes I do nyade.
Good afternoon. But oh me I didn't oh I didn't buy me came Dabi. It means that he will tax na mo kroba na kotena nkran. Baby girls into me be say me kakroba. Good afternoon, boss. I'm William. Watch you live from Bahrain. Mourinho and Real Madrid is trending. Damn UEFA Champions League final. Your day at Bayern. Good evening, Abu. I don't know why people are criticizing the backline of both teams. They are both good. That's why they are in the semi-final. Let's give credit to the attackers and the midfielders. Thanks from GH Maxito. Baby Ram, no. Oh, Lutakin, you didn't try at all. How can you concede this goal? But shout out to my bro, Mr. Cliff, inside Kwetia, no, Baby Ram. Good afternoon, Abu. Why are you doing this to my friend Lutakin? My name is Pato from Amachi Berry, Hono Difi, Eba, Baby Ram. Good evening, boss. I'm watching you guys live inside my bedroom. Yesterday really was the best game. Wow, what a game. He's your boy, Kwakutenda. From German South, Drobo, and a Benji Francis Iwa. Oze 18 will score Arsenal tonight. And greetings to MC Achuman Wabija South. Honorable Wisdom or say Buama and on the Baby Ramabu. Can you please ask Abi what time does he perform free players before coming to the show? Hey, and also, Abi will visit me as a member now free EPM Pi Bonanza.
I free at 3:30.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Look at a presentation.
No, I can't go. It was all no need no person. Because I'm Angel from Parumbo #1. Keep the fire burning. Hala Madrid and all the trust. Good afternoon, boss. I'm watching the show live from Aban. And a happy birthday to Daniel Aka Amuka. He works at Newmont Ahafukenyase from Bibiani Old Town. God bless him with everything he needs. Long life and prosperity. Greetings to my lovely mom, Majua Frema, and Abrante Payao. Day 7 gate. Nedio de Bayer, no. Rezozi Abu. I'm a Man United fan, but the semi-final between Liverpool and Chelsea 2008 Champions League. Junior Frimpong inside Takwa, new side. Another match, and I'm with the pass with that game. No. And greetings to you all. Please, it's funny how some people are writing off Bayern. Bayern will shock everyone in the return leg. Abattoir. Takwa and almost ready fee Eba Babi Ramo. Abu, what about Man United versus Lyon and Bayern versus Manchester United in 1999 UEFA Champions League final? Champions League final about
that was also a crazy game.
Remember history be about Man United will defend the BFN just time. Proud to saw mobile boss half final. Would the dear no than a nation so she no akubrika no akona. Not the chance are born. No bad. Hello, these are.
I'm with you.
The dear the nation so the dear no akona no the chance are final. BFN just time. So you know.
I'm sure Mr. Saki why.
Message is Clinic Gifted Icon Season 2, the Street Crown Edition, Millennium Constructions, Omadaro Rami and Incomo. The Honorable Sports Minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, Edin Komo, area far Coach Carlos Quiros, ne contract won sense na yako ni Honorable Kakra.
Yeah, it's a short-term contract based on performance after the World Cup. What we will do with him? No, we are not paying him 100,000. We are not paying him after that at all. I'll check, and I'm saying that I'll check because we haven't finalized and then signed a full contract and everything in the enemy to base not up to $100,000. That's not true. No, I'm telling you that it's not true. I'm telling you that the 100,000 is not true. So tomorrow, if you find 100,000 anywhere, then you can say that I have lied. I'm telling you that 100,000 is not true. But not because maybe we negotiated well. We negotiated well, but there are all other things that we have to look at. So how my engine we will tell Ghanaian people. I've assured you that we'll disclose everything. Say number of other things that benefits are or say Ghana for because we haven't concluded everything.
Etia no ye komane waka area far contract on sensem na after all sankasa ere fa na accommodation nei ofa bibia as enkofo e kan ho asem na coach da hotel ni twiase ese abra e word 9 wo ne ade a efefo age aboso no eno so say ana the Honorable Sports Minister kasa ere fa.
So that is why the FA would have to look for the accommodation, a permanent accommodation for the coach. The FA will have to do that. The FA will not come back to the state say Munko share another facility. They are either converting that facility back into a residential or looking for another one. Of course, the state has already provided one. The state has already provided one, and they had not come to me for almost 1.5 years. By a minister and said, accommodation for the coach. They haven't. We have not paid accommodation for Coach Otoado. So it means they know that they are not supposed to come and ask for any rent for a coach.
Etia no ye command pay party to yare no na former sports minister na boy Isaac Siama. And so abomodi ani dan ya na ezepe fo yesu oze coach bi aba horonko na onko ko tranye ni djuma no wakasa afo anase era wabomodi din komo no ede ache.
Stakeholder engagement. To my then as a president, that engagement broad consultations. This is the best deal for Ghana. Yes. So this is the American 2 years. Ghana Mampinian also and that September sounds accommodation so to share. This is the American so that to what to another government to what and can say anything to what to do Musqa. I come to the party. This is the best for Ghana. If you say some hotel can I bring and coaches pass by when you talk to be a can have one. And Queen, you don't have work for the someone. What you find?
The former sports minister Isaac Siama abomodi dia tuga mamenko asen danseme na menkonko din komo homra ya mini ashata nkwa FM ebeze from day one at Domre Frimpon e film on shata eni obi ogina na mo ho report on ne niama bi ekosu bi odi remed me ne eja Frimpon kwan kra ti yekona yenkonko tie sere anopa no asatenra ne we esi ekoye no ne ni ho nkomo kakra na ehu sere niama ne esi tie shata ze bibia hye
Kini ambacho kwa na watu
mezo mo wedding ya hye bi mu so
obeye ne din bibia e fine pa
ya ma nyina ya so ya akọ
okay minia
fa yewura mu kakra ne ehwe right from anopa no de ba besisi ewie ye kugya enua ekwan ne ayie no ho hyehye no say ne siti e bone to fama ye na yenko ye dem
abomeda se mami ti ave for tell ye ebusia ni bia na stars company for Blue Chelsea and I'll be GFC. And then, and I, you know, the madam of the phone. On the academic crowd, or yeah, and that I mean, the end around 7:30, and it was one of the mono edibility, and I'll pay 5:30 a.m. And on the other madam of some at 1 per mile, it was for a jump for a jam in the other mile, I had a from Paul. Now, the from point, and kind of the enemy say, I send down some and I want to sign a blah in general. Obi Primo, I send down some, couldn't you know the new 2 years, if you I'm lunching, and I say, number one in penny for a cat dance, I mean, what you're going to buy. In Cry or I send down some and Pate, I think as a panny, I think Luku, I think a confetti, I think and you could be a cadence, it's Bobby Jam, you have the Adam from Pong. Now, in himself from Pong, no near the answer to any room over here, you couldn't get a couple of more Kukushia, Kukushia, Ayasana Kunchi, where it has to be seen over a year now. Only love delegation. Now, a year must a couple of new you, had a mention of Freddie Diana. When the Diana starts in the buy on buy, no, I'm the bush pulling including some of the Diana starts players, no, and women now buy any part of the Diana starts management nearby any bush sharing now the shubum, and the mebus sharing now are coming and almost you say, and I'm not outside the forge man for the autonomy, Eddie is almost to say, Omononati and Canis can 1 billion, and from any other mother from Bushia, no from Catania, the money, and Diana starts for SR where you're not making it clear, say, Nanajima, but you are catching say. Omobusiana asked to say any other from point, nay, you know more any day. A cabia was from point you could be an imagine a baby canopia, a banner canopia, which you have fire, a banner system, which you have fire, a cabia which you have a boy you could be an imagine my baby say, a baby I can work here. Now Abu Unum said proud to the funeral, Diana start for Eddie about 12 on Tuesday. And I will do a catch from say any other madam from point, and the contract, and if you can't come in, almost yes, kind of from Bushana. And also after the funeral, and Michelle see whatever could be signed, say any release are more than I start from Muduga, and also what some of the things. Atabu could make clear, and also officially. Among some of the Germany, but what Pierre is telling me now, at the amount in the other mother from Bush, and the Yaka cry, and yet you are not starting by the or I attend that. I mean, now could be come to us in Sua. You know the master for Kobu or Hona. You come to us for so almost in 2 buckets. Almost first a leader of almost first batch on by, another leader of delegation, no. The club president, Mr. Oben and Aquamin Pitia, one of the down. Oh, I said, I'm a message of Bayano, on school Samuel Board, including the committee for technical teams in Ibaye, the Moyena Bema Obedu, soon after the entire committee team, Omina the PMO, I said, and Sammy, every young leader of the master Paul. The committee for Oben and Aquamin Pitia, and the club president, Eddie Metzner, the committee, you are for Jantua, and soon in 24, every PMO, again, that's what I said, and Sammy. The committee is sponsored by Edem Bushua, one year for the chair Bushua, in our own way, and the committee is sponsored Edenity and Canis 200 billion. And also, the committee is sponsored ABOU and other mother from 4 years. After I said the entire committee is for 200 billion. The committee is placed in Ankasa, and no money from Pong, Ebobo, so 2,000 Ghana cedis, and Canis 20 million. And it's supposed to be another map from Pong Bushiano, or a more GF side and swap. It's a company funds when they almost a president, almost a president, or any other from point, you know, now every side and also no, any other man for a champion, I don't know, executive council member, or no, every year, and after any other man noble, or no, every executive council member by it, and after Romo Central Regional, every chairman, Central Regional Football Chairman, you're Robert Duncan, in 24, Bayan, and Sebi, if you want to almost every Germany, every man from Paul, every Bush, bring Diaco. On by an Abibisa, you are a champion, you may say, as a GFC president, you like to Kikuya, who was here, and actually, a catcher, actually, editor and central forward, said, any other man, and I said, Uriah, friend, to Kiku, every boss, only Ghana has what in the name to come on, and I'm going now for 2026 World Cup and about in Ghana. Now, so that the general secretary of the Ghana Football Association, you are my prosperous and other squads, run. And after the new rules of the president, and then who will you not say, Abu, I'm a Kazakana, if you know, we share a almost 100 million behind Kanistan, and it's 10,000 Ghana cities, and also these guys, you know, and so to me, at the boy, any other mother from Pong, a year, no, I can't. Now, in the third from Pong, no, Bobo, Eddie, my so cool, you know, and then other premier teams, so rough and so be a year, nothing. Who I have some company for by only 2,000 a boy, you know. Nation service of the committee, and to me, my the nation says if one penny wants to be Yenate, every donate 3,000 Ghana cities, and after NCC, and so the 2,000 at the boy, any other madam from boy, you know, or Remo, I can't go FCO, once almost obey 3,000 cities at the boy, you know, oh, I sent that something. Now, Abu Peter says if one penny for, and so PM were Yenate. Almost the elevation of them by, you know, former Kotoko striker, former Black Stars, former Kotoko midfielder, sorry, and former Black Stars midfielder. You are you see Falasa Timsa, you. The club on South Africa, so any opinion for you to go. Omunaka, Ira, you see, Falas, I think someone almost be Yenasi at the Mabusha for Yako, and almost be Yika cried the boy near Madame from Boy, or attend that summit, and then a man about there 1:30 to 2 p.m. or attend that and many up.
We need the MSL was summarize Bibiame, Kama. They are crazy and a Gusua Koso.
Abumino can say about the no nice and I wish happening for as a bush I think that I made the other and then all my Kata in other point, you know, the Bia worker, but Abu and the say or this year in car. If you all do any other point, I catch it, but I don't say you do be not before the global and I didn't down over the year. Yako any other point officially, and then you be the year I can't answer.
Mande na jata komodi diem na atwebe clubs in paying for no enim so ye dwuma de media na no wo specific JC number na o she Brekum Chelsea so no wo de na o she ne adia na as a common man tene former team atram the visa and call for no so ba o
Abu baby me donation am see play dia no ne bo atram and am see say all you do she be ama you know them after but account for the year Mansa dan si omonka de bi on ba ne bi escape for dia but mansa dan si omonka we na
but one thing say the JC numbers no so dia ye dwuma dia ma teams na me no pa oni mpemfo di nkomo no omonye so omo ye bibia afa ho ene no achi ne ebeti nkomo bi za
nti se ne o kan ne bi achi ne bi nkomo bi ho dia ene ebeti aha achi ne bi nkomo bi ho dia ene ebeti
ade shada ye da se pa why mon shedding bibia so ebesa ba why
mate no se da se pa
Dear no you Ebenezer Shatta, Kwa FM, Urama Sinfo Suyan and Cocodin Comodi. Kwau, MZ Uniano, Akata Nichi, crack. Shatta CBBA Quapem. OT donations are outdrawn from the Ghana Football Association and Osiadeyo, Management may do the second, and Indiana Football Club, Brekum Chelsea, and ni teammate or new boy. Ene we no di omo kokoko ye ti me nim ze obeke no kakra na ahwede ada we na ya ye ne apije no because komo na re ho pa
well nana spirit ne was but komo na okodi eni video na ya hwe no ama mewura ho okay the noble Quran Surah Al-Imran, verse number 183. And the life of this world is nothing but an illusion, deceiving of enjoyment. Troni said, Abrabo ya yebo ewiasi. Eye nothing, enye bibia, just illusion, deceiving of a temporal enjoyment. And then when you are full of life, you are having fun, you are having whatever. There's that joy, energy, and what they will move. Trying to say yankai when yankancha say, just a deceiving of enjoyment. It's an illusion. Life, it's just nothing, absolutely nothing. Just illusion. In a split seconds, you are gone. 1 second, the illusion, done. A bit at any time. You will say, yet the next 1 minute, the next 2 minutes, the next 1 day, 24 hours a day, and dear. The temporal enjoyment that we are enjoying now, let us not be deceived by this world. Mama, if we are seeing more for Fedie and not die, Emma say, like I say, your 4 years in the boy 1 minute, you are gone. The next minute, you are no more. So where and Yema show ye ni na. This is a young boy. Ni age ni saying 22 so.
Yeah, 22.
Full of life. Bible no kind rich quotation na hemfa. Corner no so baby. Watro say kai obofo no. Ewo mranti brim. Asana da boni na ba.
Akuvasi ni baby o.
Yesu sana na ye nyine ba na kweku. Se na wote saa quotation say Bible say kai obofo no mranti brim ansana da boni aba. Na wadwen o say da boni no ye judgment day say atemu oda ana ube nyini no aba be isi kweku da boni no ye say 2 minutes a day and 1 minute a day and wait me ewu.
Yeah.
Oda boni no. Ti kai obofo ni sisi ansana da boni na ba. We don't know when bell na ebe bosse obi eko. Efas atiasefo asase skoku say ye me say ye none of us, everybody watching us, we have no clue. You need any idea of that. Indeed, whatever that you're doing, treat cautiously. Be guided, be measured. Say be ya oji weni oye bibia onyem broso. Na da bone ne ba koku se ukoshia umeka, you will be able to answer your questions in a proper way ababwa. Ayarehosem ene moment we mu maame ne papa etwa adadwo abusuafu sun eye we koku ese aduana fo ababon nso na so ma be mo 100,000 Ghana cedis 1 billion rekum Chelsea ama 20,000 200 million we am 10,000 100 million obi ti baby by this time or the pen paper abusuafu ye nya sika o manya 2 billion o manya 5 billion koku eye 3 seconds here ye din ko we na you value that money say ye bibi koku ye free ona obia titimu no okonifia maame ne papa no se Dominic bafia ne ma na oye de mom sika ya de de koku do you think someone need this ajo ne bebre om akwada ne ti aso ya unim de nko obetimi aye bia enne na 100,000 Ghana cedis eye kese e de ma abusua no koku say Dominic Frimpong timi bobo edru level a Mohammed Kudus Antoine Semenyo Inaki Williams Modrina, what is 100,000 Ghana cedis? Is a couple, yeah, but we say Utime Bobo ni drew that stage now, and what is 100,000 Ghana cedis? And yes, I see Kaina, then say for Tau is a Kudus ne, your boy, your prayer, feel no abandon more coming. And there's Niama.
Yeah.
Last week, breaking season, on the echo the holidays or yacht sweet. Sika no Mutianes was in scan, and Tianesika bia. Akwada ne ko de o man kwana ono asan je nkwa no kweku onkra no onfa ni sie na yen se oma abusua no that comfort I rechichira ebeka omakoma kweku yawo ne niema na omafam etano ebetimi abra sema na akofam kakra they will have that comfort ne kakra ewum na teams ne mienu Adriana Stars and Become Chelsea, especially Become Chelsea, because the teammates, they were witnesses of whatever that transpired. Video na muyin. Video na ama maye suba, maye dinya. Where I am looking at the faces of players now. I could count about 5 or more. Omudruwa. Amuna edaho amanfo ehwepe o mola suspect kokomudu na o mayi money atunche o munti mere could you know the reason enema enam omutiri mu no it could have been me. That's what they are telling themselves. Dominic ne da you but we na nke betima because I was in the same bus obiaruwa ohwa no we yi nani atunche. Some of them could not even have a look of body na edaho no ene ne because or gay when the team say, hey, we nan kebet me aye mute and less and kay me, because I'm about doing it. Why ye worry? Or be could not even concentrate. And yet, easy. It's a difficult, very tough moment. It will be highly unwise. From the side of the Football Association, it's a weekend week.
To allow Chelsea go down.
How match now? Useless. say omo 2 points say e was say 3 matches eba so before so automatically emran kwaku enipa na she emra
e wo so mu twam ne ya ne tentem kra ba so do
enipa na she emra
ni so mo matches vo bo ka ko sa ba che no
nipa nso ne timi tu mragu
amun tinyi no ne ya
say emra me I have no problem say yen kwasa samra ne say 3 matches e standard end out but kwaku emra bi ya ye wo assumptions e wo the situation at hand, you don't risk them someone travels out to.
The Wadibu Aquina kind of for common sense.
That's what I'm saying. Say, Nipan is semra. Application of common sense. A application of common sense. Who's a Omeka or say, baby, I'm Rawono. Yen charge you, but again, China so who's your own law for no. Edin come a lawyer's just Omeka or say, who di asema. The first idea also will apply as a lawyer is the application of common sense. The way common sense will tell us, say, boys need the right frame of mind to travel from Rekum to Hohoy. So could you not park 15 minutes? I may have a Nyansen Pianim. We say BBN. But Madin Kiaka, and I'll repeat. Nanometes and now we are called Nipabina, Napapini, Binu wouldn't come. We are catching and say, we could any TVs in the radio so I can. Yeah, can be a mom. They should do that. They do. And Krata so as a dancing tea. When you mention what you say, when you officially write to them, give them reasons. Tell them, say, look, I'm saying it, but for Yinina, we know the situation. Please do us this favor. I'm sure the EFI, they also have people who nipa and a month or more. Tema any other say you know more hobby.
Yeah.
Frederick Champon. ESCO member, I saw Eugene Nobel, ESCO member, Mihu Otieku Duncan, and a few other dignitaries from the Football Association. Start the conversation from here. Let them understand the importance of not traveling to that place. Who we are there, can you do the documentation?
Fatima Kwakumba Nyanya sorry, but Sante Wodom Invitational Tournament. That's a Yamboa Friday. A for that any a corner Kwakobo draw na quite the apem. Na Kwakum only your first game team any on
No, never.
Ezra TV in the radio. Yabesho Museum come. Yani Brabret, you have a draw number. Na Oya Groupino, your Asante Wodom the host no Akoma FM. Take FM na won't to me.
Okay.
Na Grubino, your Fakye TV, Ezra TV and radio, Holy TV, and Open Soul Radio. And I am first game no you ever against Ezra TV. Na Piero Mone Little came on warm. Kowe and Kentemu. You be show mo pa yam form in the agro.
But we are now as a retirement in Mwaba.
I don't think Mondial from our way.
Was it?
Mondial from
our person, a wash home baby.
I was here, former station
or retirement.
That be also bad. Say, former way, no, until she go and celebrity.
The late Dominic Frimpong girlfriend who has been with him for a long time.
A video room
My
whole video is a headline. The lady name come on and said, and my show say Ibiana paying for no cry. Really appreciate.
No. Why they?
No, like
if you say yeah, social media, no. We be. If it is something different, that's fine.
No. A year na see me who's there. Ibiana paying for no show appreciation to the lady. And
fine.
after all, who's able to Chelsea players, normally lady needing come on. No,
but I thought a normal trend and maybe an uncle would be a maybe.
On a more serious note, young Fabi beyond Tunchain, Dominican year.
I say you soon.
Say you to fracture, you so crazy him. That has been my principle. Dominican year.
And only baby you feel by lady no so very not to say I will for BB.
Send a need now with my replacement engine.
Yeah.
Send a need that what ya ABOU be more nigga, but send a need that whole pan or say. Or by so yen in your ma because ultimately BBI was I wish I make me nitro. Come me nitro. So
I will allow you to na you or
that we reservations. No,
I have nothing about the girl, honestly.
Oh, they say who's because we had the India. Just on the main chick.
That was your different check.
I say,
I'm chef. When you need me, fee now who's a way no treatment or mother man or and you see how Diana see you anyway. Kwaku, I hadn't hear. Say me about issue. Say Debbie, I'm a catchy baby guess. Zone a boy no one and a champion. Your stages be or who now you mean who? A bit is a boy the baby. Eda won't have a feel. Say boy no man be female or quabbles in this sisters no. E can't conscience. Vast day no. Obozo no wow baby do or no wow. But situation whereby the you feel qua. This is the who know in any.
Yes, I won't.
Madame Daba be crack baby da.
So peba be do.
It seems they be or quiet no. Or bad no. No, you will nature. It will never say the Chelsea players. And see how I see you no. She said I prof ne get me didn't come. Now he said Diana paying for next. So he told you one fan you win there but yeah.
Kamikaze we will be nyai. Wakaku currency. That's the most important thing. Sometimes we could be a name it's unfortunate. Say bita fracture what free wabra wo chase ya dia yakopon de man. Because enkenye football kamenye shows enka adam material time ko be obasim. But because of the God-given talent and akwakofa ni na aba nti yakopon fa ne currency na onchechera busiano re na abusiano enya na namusini a the net so ye mo dachi bi no akrobitima baba ye enso atimi e de ama omo aya na eduru samre ya you can't go hard on people. So today I would prefer not to probably go hard. But Sasikana, the Ghana Football Association, the coin. Me sure said Dominic Abusu here Sasikano pie prim and I say Sikano the coin. The assessor more young Casano and Yesikano. The assessor more young Casano, yes, say they will use say Christiani Loaba. Yeah, they call World Cup no. And we should have something like Dominic Frimpont's law. Something that the Behomia will say never again. NCBM say yes, if football teams be too quiet. Now come forward between before CBM. They should use Dominic. Na Emayen send home for money be a Dominic Dean does. If not for anything, Krana, he bet me and say what was meant to be something that na a chaotic scene no. A timid in Sakrabia by football. Why do I say this? Ya teso mama directive ni ade for or manfo nko bass ni ade. Bakwaku no kre. The here the teams having enough money to take good care of themselves. It's not a new here security wise or metina bass no ma kono ma ba here. But the here plan say yako game was Samurai Boy. So be free Samurai Boy to tum abedra sankregwa na nya bete na be to aso se wo ba. Ndi se won timi na Samurai Boy e bia fro na de say wi matetin to betimi aba na bedra sankregwa na tumi say wi ma ania ya. You can afford a place at a sankregwa to sleep for a night. Ahomachi be 4 what year sequence wo ba. And here they should equip the teams. That is the most important thing. Adie na easy no. Obi nkase enko ba bia yempese ebeko. But see the you obi na ka obi na se won ntene yawo a. Some of us I will praise and come one mosque na montene yawo. I'm talking for myself. A supporter who ya kotina wa for the cameras ni ade obi a ene de. A football player who yakojon yakobon sa say nka efe na nkasa. So maybe they don't see the pain in it. They should take good care of the clubs. That is the most important thing. It's not about going there to give them even 200,000 Ghana cedis. That is needless at the Ghanian football. We need the team to be equipped well enough to take very good care of their players, well enough to take care of themselves. The teams, you know, Omonia Sanyaman, Omonia South Crusade, no. Chelsea for Pekra Mon-FRI, Oman common 2 more points, no more relegation.
Oh, David, and there's all cancer.
As
all the Abufu,
but
at least there was a man.
That's when the Biamoka, minimum Chelsea, Kruma home. Ya gentle, ya magnanimous, ya fair to Penny for take care for granted for far too long. You've been gentle. So, how many times? Yes, you no. Ya tesani and animal penny for your papa no TV. So they've been gentle, wanting people to say, "We are gentle." Oh, we no, man, you don't even see the sense of what you are saying. Ya two more Facebook says, "Ya who somebody communicate about it." Say it was a fake release near the other. That means the air cost war 10 times. So the air cost war Ghanaian football, they know, but they refuse to do things the right way.
No, but say. Maybe I'm a catcher there. Sadia no cray. Na Odia Wufu yes, no cray no nim say na TNT Yanesa, nebe bonia. Bonen and no cray.
Boneno
who's a anchor na if you buy ye pleady, red out.
Yeah.
Any situation
two wrongs does not make right. Yeah.
Situation na Chelsea won team ko game
one some na mo can say minimum ya adwin o minimum ya adwin pepepe o 2 wrongs does not make it right. Black demo can minimum ya adwin perfect. Minimum ya adwin pa. But the woman here say empanimfo nim papa omonye Bible no so say the onim papa na wa ye na ye bone. Ndu ye sure say empanimfo nim say nioma atim we kom no omako baabia ba anya asem enti the fact that you want the team to travel again to a meaningless match will cause another havoc. So kama ba ha kama ka tro mo ha ebi o maka tro ba yinim.
Yeah, me if sang na be mefa no because omoni omwedi nkomo and this situation e ma Chelsea na nkomo next game you home. Na mo postpone that ma day no. What you say? So an normal circumstance where I say obetimi asan babaka at least over one own game akwa ko obenya supporters are a time each no motivate you ahead of the match. So I think say we no make sure say for normal come.
Oh ebi om no makasa ebi omo makasa omo nko because omo kopa dia
okay be on
and from Monday ko dia general manager peloya I no dia ne peloya because sometimes we've been gentle in some of our doings. Said the Moka say na 2 wrongs near the knee pleading. It's only in Ghana. And we give praises to people for doing what is expected of them. We were in this country when a man for young woman in Nims are doing. This is something somebody is paid to do. But so that is the thing that the money per crusika or what kind of life are we living here? So they know what is expected of them. You see, and I don't like the excuses that I am never because when they came to assume office as Football Federation officers or whatever, as co-members, they knew our football was down on its knees. And also, young family. So when you come, you are not being serious, you are not being frank because you came to solve an issue. Hospital, and you will be an day and a co-hospital. We gave you the job, send it from the year into what should be the main family abaso. Do the thing. The way and be ye bid now ya mebu abaso, but there's so ya no ya when ye bibia. So ye and na 2 wrongs near the other no. Ya keke kasa no man say scientific kasa na sana man ya kana be sin any na will be adabia na yikoso ayebre. We sure about this one catch rom. Nto medis na be atimi. I come up.
Well, we not say honorable as Yamano today.
TV no church winning. Dine idea technical the ram.
Arabo we are able. I said Damino. What your chira? What your messy or bobo? Say ye pobia. Damn yasu. Ye pobia. Obet me at asene bo chest out. No ding come about country, ye knew my womb, how I hear from near the idea. Honorable Isaac Kasema should be the last person. Last.
Reason is
Reason is a.
He's our former sports minister, so near be quachua or that right in a so becoming because a dinos and some or more na do in a by dear no dainty on top.
I don't know, ye Cassia Park as you make me. Ye park as you know make me.
Well, even to I made an inquiry. I made an inquiry yesterday, or I think it did before yesterday, about a diner if attending to either office or what have you. I had wanted to inquire why that decision. What I was told, for me, I was a bit satisfied with the explanation that I got. From Meme side, Ghana Libya or the opinion to that any Ghanaian can hold the FA on that. What I was told was that the FA took the decision to change facility to use it for purposes running every day than say you be house coaching. Almost say reason Black Stars coaches barely spends even 1 month continuous.
Yeah.
Kruma. Into a dining siwa and wow high diaper won't you attest to the fact. Said dines will no be anymore. It gets depleted. Again, but some of us now acquire bills and then the light bill and the because time your lights so and then the and they feel like of no use. A bought or mine car and was when you're then why don't we turn it into administrative purposes? Every day it is running. Inya bibi at the bread association. And for so now and asikana umunya the revenue they generate from Zania Mana Ecoso Hono. Coach banner 2 weeks and we do they use that and will be not my day. I'm their high hotel at the money pan 1 month or call back the office is there, it is running, it is doing it and done. So because apartment in issue and that's your manager party. Yenton your manager party, but they are using it for different purposes to benefit them. Say coach, you better idea coach. Na for more time. Na yeah from Ghana. Sorry. Na ya jai si utu nko say a dime 2 months, 6 months. No be anywhere. Na ya bo hoka. Nti we ni enye ni say. That is the reason. Nti omo nko aban ho kan tira aban say. Coach bi aban. Sika coach ya coach ka because omo the office na air run ne. Enya sika no bi no omo de dey. Etua edema coach no. That was the explanation they gave me. And from the angle that I'm coming from, I think that it makes sense to me.
Emre na so cha e ba to aso.
Ba say dey kweku kan no. Ona bo esiama.
Asem na mo kan me mo nya adwen yapon. Okay. He's our former sports minister. Nema bi wa ni hia adwencha. Oh, every right for
ni bien kan asem ma na nkyere na adwen.
Di de mo kan mo pa jeze.
The one was he kan asem na ma na as like
encheche mu no de mamo because no nem pen.
Of consult na 20 man wie your size we sisi no. Also we consult bibia we consult.
Ya mo che be say sha.
Or consultation facilities 10 in your sisi ura mu.
Ya da mu nyina asi ya sha mo pa.
Ya ti o de